fucking live. As soon as you are ready, we will fucking do it. You didn't even look up found, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you wanted me to look it up right now?
Sorry, I literally just had to click one link. I just wanted to make sure we seen who all the producers were. Testes.
I pulled it up on my phone.
Okay. I emailed it to myself too, so I could pull it up on email. All right, sounds good, man. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. No one's here with us, but that's okay.
It's Mother's Day.
It's tomorrow's Mother's Day, so we didn't want to fucking impede on anyone's time with their mommies.
Everybody wish Sugar Slam a happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. That's nice. All right, man, fuck it. We'll just go. What is up, Violent J the Country Singer? He's in here. All right, bro, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Is it the end of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning. The beginning of a brand new, solid juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never
Juggalos, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, are you pooping?
A brand new solid juggalo poop.
Looks like you were pooping over there.
A little bit. I got a new rolling chair courtesy of you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What is up, my jugs? This is Deck One Del. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, if you want.
And I'm Carver Law, yo.
And we are here, we're queer, and we're ready to get your ear and finger fuck it.
Let us hang a little bit off your earlobe for a while.
My eye is itchy, bro. I don't know why.
My eye was itchy this morning. It was red. It was like red for like an hour.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking weird.
Dude, tell me more.
I just like every time my eye itches and it turns red, I'm always thinking like, did I like scratch my ass during the night? And then when I wake up, like I'm scratching my eyes, and then like I get pink eye for a little bit.
That's funny. That's never crossed my mind. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
I mean, my cats do rub their. When I'm petting them, they put their assholes like right in my face. So.
Oh yeah, they all do that.
I always I make it a point to push them away. Like they put their ass in my face. I'm like, no,
get away.
It never works though. They don't give a fuck. They'll just keep putting it right in your. They're putting your poop chute right in your Duke's loop.
Well, Duke's loop. Every time a cat sits, its ass is on whatever it's sitting on.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like if it jumps up on the table and sits down, like there's cat ass right there.
That's why. We don't let them on the tables or counters, or I don't like them on my pillows even. Like stay the fuck away from my pillows. Stay. You can rub on my feet. I don't want you up here. Stay the fuck down there.
Well, I think when you pet them, I mean they get in the litter box. Then they lick themselves and they get litter box poo all over them. Yeah. So when you pet them, you're still getting poo on your hands.
I guess so. No matter what, they're covered in poo and we're covered in poo.
We're all covered in poo.
All right. Man. Well, what's up, man? How you been?
Man, I could be better.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, life sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Work sucks. Everything sucks.
Preach.
It just is what it is, man.
Preach, bro.
No, I mean, do you ever get that? Do you ever ask somebody how it is and they actually tell you the truth?
Yeah, and then you're like, damn it. All right. Then you feel like you have to you lend an ear.
Don't say how you're doing. Just say morning.
Yeah, I know. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Morning, buenos dias. At my work, I say buenos dias a lot.
Yeah, just go about. Just keep walking as you're saying it.
Morning.
Yeah.
I've heard some of the Latinos at work say how we say instead of good morning, we'll be like morning.
Mm-hmm.
I think their version of that, instead of saying buenos dias, they'll say buen dia.
Buen dia.
It's like they just mash them. Buen dia.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Shit, I'll learn that.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
I like trying to flex my Spanish skills at work, man.
That's cool. No, no. That's all I know.
I always my number one thing I do is because I have to. I literally my job is looking at sandwiches and making sure they're fucking packed properly and shit.
Sounds like a great. I like that.
It's pretty easy, but so I'll walk up to them while they're packing the sandwiches. I just have to check them. I'll be like, bueno, bueno, todos bueno, like it's all good. Todos? They're like, yeah, like see, bueno.
See. No.
Some of them don't say my name right. They call me Carlo.
No.
So like Carlo. Like they'll call me over there. I'm like, what? I'm like, ¿Qué pasa? You know.
That's hilarious.
It's fun, man. I enjoy it.
That's great, man. I like that.
It's fun. It's really fun. I've had a couple Latina girls tell me like that my eyes were pretty. I was like, oh, that's
wow.
nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then like I'm like, oh, I mean, I me gusta grande culo. You know, like I like a big buzz. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's great. I gotta learn that.
Anyways,
me gusta grande crelos.
me gustas I like, and then it's a grande culo would be like big butt.
Oh wow! Did you ever say that? Have you ever said that?
I would say that. I have too much respect. I have too much respect for women. God damn it, and people and humans in general.
Well, you got to learn to let go of that, bud.
I know.
You ain't gonna get far in this world with that.
I know. That's how you become rich, is be an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, have we talked about this before? Like, what do you think about those people that are like proud to be assholes? You know the kind of people I'm talking about, that like the kind of boss you've probably had or seen that like, yep, I don't care. People call me an asshole, whatever. I'm just fine. I'll be an asshole. I mean, if that's what it takes to get the job done. Like, that kind of attitude.
Yeah, I mean that's a huge. I mean that's everywhere.
Yeah,
there's so many people that are like that.
Like, have you ever adopted that mentality?
I think people want to adopt that mentality, but they can't. But they just don't have it in them. People are like, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm just gonna fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be me, man. Fuck it, man. I'm gonna be, fuck you, man. And it's like it doesn't work.
Yeah,
you're either that or you're not.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're either a cold-hearted bastard that doesn't care about anybody, or you're the opposite.
Yeah, so. I see those. It's you shouldn't like. I don't want to say stereotype, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like there's like personality types. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what personality type I would fall into. Like, I feel like I'm like in the gray area, but like then I see other people. I'm like, you motherfucker, you're this. You're a one of these. And I feel like they're not self-aware enough to realize it. But am I just not self-aware enough to realize I fall in one of these weird categories too? I know I'm getting existential here.
Yeah, these are hard questions, man. Self-awareness is. I feel like is a spectrum.
I feel like I'm self-aware. It's to a point where it's detrimental.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I didn't see like the Matrix. I wish I could just be a dumb like personality type. Like, yeah, I don't want my kids watching Dora because I don't want them learning goddamn not English. Like, I don't mean like being a bigot. I mean just in general, like being ignorant to the point like you just heard somebody say something, so you adopt that now too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm too stupid for this conversation.
I'm finally found, man. What can I say?
You finally found. Yeah, I don't know, man. Self-awareness is a thing, dude. It's wisdom, dude. You have wisdom comes with age. It comes with experience. Some people have it earlier than others, and like
I can look back at my 20-year-old self and be like, God, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah, for most people, wisdom comes with age and experience, right?
Yeah.
And those people that are assholes, and like most of the time you're an asshole because you don't care. You care about gaining something over, the relationships you have with people, and you care more about gaining that thing, whatever thing you're going after.
What is that? What do you call this bad personality type that we're speaking of?
I mean, there's definitely I was talking about the other day with someone, and I can't now. None of it's coming to my head.
Is it like ego?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a big part. Ego is a big part. Well, we all have ego.
Ego is not your amigo.
What's the word when you're not aware of how much of an asshole and how smart you think you are, and like you think you're so smart, and everybody's and there's a word for that. I can't. It's not coming to my head, but. I would say it's whatever that word is. It's that word. But yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Well, fuck those people, man.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck it.
They're lost. Is all I know.
Yeah. They haven't found themselves yet.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, we gotta. We can.
Pretentious. Yeah, there you go. Pretentious.
That's it.
To cut you up.
Is that the word you're thinking of?
No, but that's a good one.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Well, we're still waiting for our guest. I don't know where he be. I know he had some stuff going on tonight, so we can proceed bullshitting, or we can get into found. I mean, whatever you'd like to do. We can do our reveal.
Oh yeah, we had a thing, didn't we?
Yeah. When you want to do that?
I say we do it right now.
All right. Just want me to click it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's our thing. Check this shit out, y'all. Y'all ain't going to believe this.
Check out the thing, guys.
Here we go. Oops, hold on. Yep, that's it. This is it, guys. This is the amazing Barkle Brothers.
The cartoon gods came to us.
Yes. We are revealing the Meowsing Barkle Brothers, which is our merch drop.
As I was saying, the cartoon gods came to us in a dream, gave us the images of these, mashups, if you will.
Yes. So here, talk about them right here while I'll make them go live.
So this is just some artwork and some ideas we've been working on. We just threw it together and we thought it would look cool. And I was really debating on what the hell to call this shit. So, we figured, hey, Cartoon Nightmares, ICP song, that's a great hookup right there. Didn't know what the hell to call Cat Dog as the Juggalo Brothers. So Keezy came up with the name, and I thought that was amazing. I really love that fucking name.
So yeah,
and it just fits so perfectly. So
this is Carver's brainchild. All right, we this was a collaboration, but you made the.
I did the artwork.
This is original Carver art. This is not some Photoshop bullshit. He hand drew this fucker. He has the proof, but we thought it was so cool. We're gonna make them all. We wanted to start with Barkle Brothers.
We're dropping Barkle Brothers simply because it's the one we got done first. But that's the thing. We're deck one dealt. We love the first deck, so I was inspired by the Butthead Malenko, and I've always thought of the Joker's cards as like other types of things, like characters and shit like that. Man. And like just, old school card. You got nostalgic cartoons, nostalgic music, obviously the gimmick of ICP, you mix that shit and it almost goes together like too easy. So
yeah, man, this is it's a match made in heaven. So, I know our commercial was vague, but we wanted to keep it like that. We thought this would be a cool, thing to just put out, man. Like we want to celebrate Carver's art while also putting out something that we think people should be proud to wear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And speaking of that, right?
So we already got some. I already got me a fucking Barkle Brothers shirt.
Oh yeah.
Represent.
Mine's upside down, but
here we'll get rid of the reveal poster. So the shirts do have our Cat Dog Juggalo Brothers on the front and the logo on the back for Barkle Brothers. We got hoodies. There's socks. I'm going to order some socks. I haven't got those yet. And then we put a blanket and a mug up there, too. So check it out. If you want one, get some.
Those socks are fire, though. I really like.
Literally.
Keezy did all the, designing the clothes, which wasn't hard. He just slapped the image on some black stuff. But those socks was dope as shit. I like that.
Yeah, they look cool, man.
I'm gonna get a pair of those for my wife.
So these are all just like print to order. We don't have this shit on hand. I'm just keeping it real. Like, buy the shit. It turns out good. We're not making much money off of this. This is more just for fucking fun, man. It may be.
We're not looking to bank off this shit.
It'll keep the lights on at the podcast.
But I was actually pretty impressed by the quality of the shirt. I really thought they'd be worse, but it's not bad at all.
I ordered the shirt and it came in 2 days. Literally, click to doorstep in 2 fucking days.
That's fucking sweet.
It was nuts.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll eventually do them all. I have all but one drawn up and pretty much ready to go. And the plan was we would drop one every month.
Yes.
You know, so out of order, just whichever one we get done first. So that, you know, we're not really going from the beginning, you know, for, you know, Carnival to Shangri-La or anything, or, you know, the Wraith. So
yeah, for sure.
Just out of order, however we kind of want to do it and however we get it done in time is how we're going to do it. But we're going to try to have one dropped every month. So, yeah. So that's the plan.
Beep it. All right. That's cool. No more shilling. I always feel corny shilling, but I think these are fresh, bro.
I like them, man.
I think people. I mean, how cool would it be to see motherfuckers at the gathering walking around with the fucking Barkle Brothers shirt?
I mean, I'm going to rock one.
You know.
I mean, I sat down and, you know, really drew these, so I mean, it's definitely it'd be cool to at least for me to have a whole set, right? But anyway,
He said Keezy pulled a zipper down to reveal the shirt like the newest member of NWO. I was like, yep. Shit. Dirty Dylan.
For life.
Dirty Dylon. Let's see. Is it Team Art from Madden 2002? I didn't understand. What's up? Oh, I'll shout you all out. Complex Mothra, Keith, Dude, New, Country Singer, Crutch. Still down to help write something. Yes, we do what we do want to still do that. I know we talked about writing some shit. Me and Carver just had a private conversation about that a week or two ago. We do want to get some kind of collab going on some writing and putting out some interesting, fleshing out the lore.
Yeah, fleshing out the lore, filling in the blanks where ICP didn't,
Yeah.
I think would be cool. And eventually maybe writing, getting a game made. That's what me and my brother were talking about.
Yeah.
Getting a fucking game made, like an open world
Video
ICP video game.
Yeah.
Based in the ICP lore, like, you know, like
and they could go to each like realm of the Joker's cards or something?
you could go to each realm and it would be a mission based open world game and it would go throughout the eras.
Okay.
Almost like how, you know how GTA is set up,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You could use like the San Andreas engine. You know, I don't know how it would work, but you could use that San Andreas engine, maybe put it in the new Unreal or something like that, and get like, you know, an actual mission-based game. You start out, you know, you start out as a little guy, inner city posse, then you work up to, you know, the carnival shit, and then you become ICP.
But I can't remember if we talked about this. Would there be a fantasy element, like where like you go in like different realms and shit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. It would all be mission based. Like the hub would be like Detroit.
Okay,
that'd be like the hub world, and then missions would take you to different realms.
That would be fucking dope.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
So I think that would be cool as shit.
Kind of like God of War, where like you take your boat to like different little like islands or whatever.
Yeah.
That's sweet, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
practice on Dreams. See, Crush, that's what I said. Dude, if Carver got his hands on Dreams, like
I've messed with Dreams.
Yeah,
yeah, and it's really cool.
It just takes so much work.
It does, but like I would rather just go straight into a game engine, like you know, creating straight from a game engine.
I feel that.
But I mean, yeah, Dreams is a good.
There's got to be some like templates out there that you could just pretty much fill in like textures and fucking dialogue. You know what I mean?
because let's be honest, I'm not a programmer.
Right.
I couldn't fucking program a game to save my life, but concept art and modeling and stuff, I could probably do some shit like that.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
So, but I mean that would be my psychopathic game. God, it could be PS2 graphics. It doesn't have to be like amazingly like you know the graphics nowadays. It could be PS2.
That'd be very dope, bro.
You know, some San Andreas style graphics. I'm fine with.
You could even probably make like a fucking like mobile game of that.
Maybe, yeah.
Dude, Juggalos, come on, man. Let's get this shit done. ICP deserve it.
Skyrim Juggalo edition. Yeah, that's cool as shit.
Oh shit!
Or like Shaq Fu, but with ICP.
Wasn't Shaq Fu like a side scroller, like beat 'em up, like Streets of Rage?
I think it was.
I never played Shaq Fu.
Yeah.
I mean, if I did, I rented it.
Yeah, it was one of those games you rented.
No,
I knew a couple people that owned it.
Really?
Yeah, I did. There was a couple people that owned it. I knew.
Shack food.
I never owned it.
That's ridiculous.
It was a Sega Genesis game, wasn't it?
I
think it was.
Yeah, I think so. It might have been on Super. Also,
Make a 8-bit side. Yeah, even an 8-bit side scroller would be. I mean, that would be a good start. You know.
Yeah, I mean, any of the above, as long as the story is there, like it would be dope.
Yeah.
You know.
What about an RPG?
Well, yeah,
I know that's more your style.
Yeah, I think you could put all of that in the MMO though.
Yeah, I mean, you could essentially take. I mean, Jumpsteady could probably make an RPG. I mean, he could, write the RPG. He'd probably just need help. Programmers come in with the engine of the game.
You mean like a turn-based, like Final Fantasy type RPG?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Who would like be the enemies and shit? Juffalos?
All the enemies ICP talk about.
Richies,
rednecks.
Yeah, rednecks. Fuck yeah.
All kinds of shit.
So maybe do you think in the overworld you would encounter those, or would you encounter those in the realms too?
I would say the overworld you would have to encounter probably more normal enemies, and then in the realms you would encounter like the spirits and shit. Okay. But you could summon the Joker's cards and shit,
Yeah. That's dope. Maybe the bosses could be people like Mr. Rotten Treats and shit.
Yeah.
Or would those be helpers?
I mean, you could probably go back and you could probably pick and choose a lot of that shit. But you'd probably want to your summons and stuff you'd want to be like the core shit that goes off their their lore, their Joker's cards.
That sounds sweet.
Something like that. But
all right, let's see. I'm dying quick. I summoned Mr. White Suit. We were just talking about Mr. White Suit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Guys with beer bellies and Confederate flags. Yeah, man. That sounds sweet, don't it? So come on, you smart juggalos, get on this shit. We're giving you gold here. Gold.
And all you have to do is look up a few songs. Look up Out off of Terror Wheel, and look up all the enemies Jay talks about in that song.
Okay, yeah.
All the creatures, crackheads, everything. Rats.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit, store owners. And there's plenty of songs. Attack of the Baseheads. There's plenty of songs that give you enemies in the ICP lore.
Ooh, there should be a Super Balls minigame.
Super Ball. I mean, a Super Ball, yeah. I mean,
where like you fly around as Super Balls and go around like fucking chicks.
I mean, that it could be almost like a evolution, like a Pokemon evolution or some shit.
Instead of beating the level and getting a token or key, you retrieve Keezy's copy of Tales from the Shit.
The missing copy of Tales.
Yeah,
finally that's like the prized possession.
I'll never get that one back, but I got one just as good from DC Faygo Guy. Shout out DC Faygo Guy. Wherever he is. Yeah, we'll keep waiting.
We're just killing time to see if he comes.
Yeah, man. Let's see. What else did I get into? I don't know.
Yeah, I did. I spent some time with Found this week, so.
So I listened to Found, no joke, probably like 6 or 7 times over the past week.
Oh, I had it in the car all week.
Yeah.
Every time I was in the car.
Did you hear? Did you like Jumpsteady's intro?
I mean, it's.
Let's listen to it.
Jumpsteady's intro is always entertaining.
Oh shit.
When did they start using it? I think it was the Shangri-La, right?
When they started using Jumpsteady?
Yeah.
But he hasn't done all of them, has he?
No, but like they've used them for like.
Oh, he did do a similar thing on Shangri-La, but it wasn't so like weird. This one's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Lost. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Ew, I clicked Lost. Gross.
Are y'all going to be gathering or not? Yeah, man. Yeah, Keezy's got his ticket already. I don't, but
yeah, we'll be there. We'll be in full effect. There's gonna be.
I live around the corner. I'll be there regardless if I get a ticket or not.
There's speculation of a podcast tent which we'll be attending.
If I lose my ability to walk, I'll be there at least in the parking lot in a wheelchair and hanging out. So. Without fear.
Yeah, I see what he's doing. He's trying to like sound like the fucking like.
You live a life without fear?
He's like, do you want to see the truth
And there's
of your existence?
there's like the Zen music in the background.
I love that though.
Mm-hmm. I had a few CDs of Zen music.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I throw them in all the time and listen to them in the car and shit.
Dude, that it reminds me of the Secret Garden intro.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit slaps.
Get a little Zen garden going with some like water, trickling water on the rocks and shit.
Yeah, man. I could see myself like listening to this, like in a meditative pose, listening to Jump Steady's sweet, soothing words. Dance upon my eardrums.
Tickle the hairs in my ear canals. I threw on an Crutch says, dude, I threw on a random episode of Smallville last night, and I swear Clark Kent fights the Wraith, red cloak, yellow hands, and everything. Huh.
Damn. Give me a screenshot of that shit. I want to see it.
Yeah. When did Smallville come out? Was it before the Wraith? I'm wondering if ICP stole that shit.
Let's see.
Did y'all stole that shit? I mean, it is a pretty common looking.
Smallville's 2001. Ooh. I wonder how
it's right there.
I wonder how old that episode is, though.
It's right there. What episode was that, Crutch?
Yeah, we got to find that.
Because that's the type of little tidbits I love.
Yeah, same.
I
hope they did steal it.
I'm sure they do, man. I mean,
they stole everything. Like,
most of their shit comes from pop culture.
bro, they stole album covers. They've stolen entire beats. They've stolen.
I mean,
we
would never steal a concept like that. We would never steal like a concept, like a merch drop or anything. We would never do that.
No, like we came up with that whole idea to like to put like several items together and call it a merch drop.
Yeah.
And release like make it like a special event.
Absolutely.
We invented that. No one else has ever done that.
We would never even dream of doing that.
Yeah.
So
we're creative.
We are the creative gods, but ICP, they're theft. They're thieves.
They are. They're thieving all over.
They're kleptos.
They thieve all over town, this way and that. They're the biggest thieves this side of the Mississippi.
They're rat finks. Remember rat finks
Yeah.
from Charlotte's Web?
Yeah.
They just hoard and thieve, and they're
cretins.
They're creatures and cretins and yeah.
So
Mr. White Suit would not approve.
So this song is found, by the way. This song is fucking sweet.
I do like it.
It's really good.
I can't help it.
Young Wicked comes correct on it.
I think all the harmonies in this sound great. Like not every harmony on this album sounds great.
Yeah.
They all sound pretty good and passable, but I'd say the harmonies on this sound great.
Yeah, I agree. Are you
Like,
talking about this song
really
in particular?
fucking good. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Young Wicked, like he really does. Like I think he really does just go well, like with them on this shit. And let's see who produced this. Let's see. This is the song found. Where the fuck is it? This is produced by Seven.
Yeah, I mean it's a good. I like the track. The piano. It has a almost like a dreamscape.
Yeah, it does.
Type of sound.
But they're talking about like there's a lot of we talked about this. There's religious like overtones, like and like flat out like religious wording and shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of this, like they talk a lot about faith and like Shaggy especially. I noticed like I would dare say I would guess Shaggy was like actually Christian by listening to some of the shit he says on some of this shit. Man.
Yeah.
Some of the shit on some of the shit.
Some of the shit on the shit of the sum. I don't know. I think Jay is more. I think he definitely more he identifies more as that than Shaggy. I would say.
Yeah.
Just by watching, like, especially now with Shaggy and the Creep. I mean, I think Jay's more prone to that with the way he grew up with his mother and stuff. I don't really think Shaggy
Yeah, Shaggy's just like some of the. I wish I could think of like the actual
I always
now.
go back to the Shockumentary.
Yeah.
With the handwriting specialist.
Yes.
Where she said something that I think resonated with me from then on, was that Shaggy was always along for the ride.
What do you mean?
Know, that's what she said. She said that, Shaggy was there. He was more of a mystery. He was just there for the ride.
Okay.
And he is. He's a rider. Shaggy's a loyal rider till the end.
Yeah.
So I think, that's all it takes.
He just fucking. So what you're insinuating is that the religious imagery he's casting here might just be him just going with the flow.
Yeah, it's his job.
I got you.
I
feel it.
And that's fine. I'm not mad at it.
Crutch, I'm looking at my messages. Oh, I got it. Oh, this is the guy. This is the one from Supernatural? Dude, that's the fucking Wraith. I mean, how was that episode prior? Was that episode in 2001? Here, I'll show you, Jugs.
That is fucking very close. With the cloud, that's clouds in the background and whatnot, yeah? We're on to you. Good catch, Crutch. Good catch.
Yeah, wow. That is.
We're on to you, ICP.
I mean, it's a pretty generic looking.
Yeah, it
ghoul
is.
To begin with.
Yeah, I mean, even Lord of the Rings had that. Remember the Wraiths? The Wraith Ring? The Ring Wraiths in Lord of the Rings?
You're right.
Didn't they have hoods and shit?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Wraith is like a Grim Reaper,
and
character,
that
right?
was around the 2000s, early 2000s.
So, yeah, but that kind of stuff must have been in the air. That's interesting, though.
Yeah, I really think it was in the air big at that time.
Yeah.
You probably had Lord of the Rings did it first.
I will say
right?
this. I never heard the word Wraith until they debuted it at the Gathering. Like, I literally,
I don't remember
know what it
hearing
meant.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing it before that either. But you had... Lord of the Rings probably did it first. That set it in stone. That set it in motion. Then Smallville probably did it after that. And then ICP probably saw, it was in the air. So ICP was like, okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would imagine they probably had the Grim Reaper as an idea for a while.
Yeah.
But just, the imagery of how to make it look was...
And calling it the Wraith and shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, this song is sweet.
Get clowned. We did a Clowny Kicker episode, right?
Oh, Jay, yeah. Jay has some classic lines on this song.
Oh yeah. Air date of the episode was October 22, 2003. Okay, that completely fucks everything I just set up.
Rape your anus.
Not my penis.
I love that line.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Bro,
I love how I clown
Justin Manning says, bro, you never respond to Instagram messages. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, Justin Manning, I appreciate you, bro. I love that you watch the show, chime in, and participate. But he just sends memes. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to respond to a meme? I don't know, man.
Are they funny?
Sometimes.
Well, then fucking like them or something.
All right, I will. Sorry, Justin. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm lazy and I don't really check that shit that often anyways. And his shit keeps popping up on a side. I'll be honest. I'm 37 years old. I'm not great at Instagram, all right? I fucking click it sometimes.
I can't say anything. I don't check anything. I'm not on social media. I don't look at anything, so I apologize for that, but it all falls on him, and so I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying over here. I'm fucking drowning in social media shit I don't want to do. Who wants to be the Deck Wendell social media manager? Send applications to deckwendell@gmail.com.
I mean, we love getting on here and hanging out. We love doing
this is our favorite.
Yeah, we love doing this, and I'm more of a let's do it in person kind of guy. But yeah. Just check the shit, man. Like the shit.
Look you want to see the lyrics to this on fucking oh yeah, I got it backwards. Remember I reversed it. Oh, by the way, we got copyrighted last week on Lost.
I saw that.
But remember we thought the videos were going to copyright it. The videos didn't get us. So that worked. Zooming and flipping. I don't know which worked.
It was when we turned up the music, right?
Yes, on those two songs. For whatever reason, every other song it recognized, but it just says monetization blocked, which we don't care about.
Yeah.
Those 2 songs said blocked worldwide. Like, what the fuck, man?
Is it a certain levels of the song?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do they have to be certain? Because I remember
we talk all over it though. So,
but there was that one point where somebody was like, "Oh, we can't hear the music," and you turn it up a little bit, and then that's when you put the new music in.
Yeah.
It was like right there.
You're right.
So, I don't know.
We're trying.
We're trying, y'all. But yeah, this song is fucking classic. We did the Clowny Kickers. I don't know. I don't remember if we put this on that list.
I don't think this made either of our lists.
It probably didn't make mine because I didn't care about Found. But I will say, after spending a week with Found, every day listening to it, I really, really do have a new appreciation for it, and I fucking really, really like it.
Oh, I like this one more than whatever the one was on like Mighty Death Pop and shit. Like this is one of the better ones. Is my point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know if I can put it above the newest Clowny Kicker, which would be
Here Comes the Carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really
that one's
love
great.
that one.
That's a great one, man.
But they're both Kuma beats, aren't they?
I
believe they're both Kuma.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you are. I think you are right.
Ah, man, Kuma for the 6th,
Yes.
guys. Let's get this shit going.
Hashtag
Kuma
that shit.
for the 6th. Kuma for the 6th. Like, we need a fucking Kuma album, man. A fully fledged out Kuma album that's not... He did that Dark Opaque Brotherhood, right? We talked about that.
Yes.
We need a Joker's card, a Kuma Joker's card. All him.
Look, I got a fucking ant on my monitor.
What the fuck are you? You got ants. Oh, yeah, they're everywhere now. They're in my house and shit. They were in my car.
Really?
Yeah. I got in my car today. There's fucking ants
God
in my
damn
car.
it, dude. I can't get away from them.
Yeah. Well, being in the basement's going to do that.
Yeah.
I remember Wraith enemies in Dragon Warrior for NES. Wraiths show up in RPG games and dungeons and dragons and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I could say that. I could see that.
Kanye for the
Kanye for this.
All right, man. All right, I see our guest just joined. You want to go ahead and let him in?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's get this going here. Let me pin to second screen. I always do this wrong. Hold on. There's like a pin to second screen or something. Where the fuck? How do you do it? Oh, I gotta wait till I let him in, I think. All right, here we go. I'm letting him in. Let me see if we can see him. Hey, bud, I can see you.
Yo, yo.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Ooh, yes. Can you see us?
I can see you.
Okay, cool, man. Here, I'm gonna get you going here. All right, pin to second screen.
Agreed, Crutch.
All right, guys. Your name's gonna be wrong at the bottom. Sorry, I always forget to change that. I'll change it right away, though, brother.
No, that's not my name.
All right, everyone, give a big welcome to our guest for our Juggalo origin story this week. Our man. Hold on, DC Faygo Guy. What is up, brother?
Goddamn, guys, I made it big. I'm on fucking deck one deck.
How you doing, dude?
What's
I'm
up,
good.
DC?
How are you guys?
Good. Oh, there you go. We're gonna make you big here. Get you on the screen here. I always fuck this up.
It's all good, man.
So how you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're great, man. Thanks for joining us today, man. We were super excited to have you on. We've been wanting to have you for a while. I'm glad we could link up today.
Hell yeah. I've been wanting to be on for a minute. I've been on a few live streams this year, and I was like, I got to get on deck one out by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, man. We appreciate it.
Fuck yeah, bro. So what is going on, man? So what are you up to?
Well, I had the family over today for Mother's Day. Tomorrow we go and spend time with my wife's side of the family. So, yeah, they stayed a little later than I was expecting. I didn't rush them out, but I was like hinting at. I let some of them know I had something going on at 7. So
that's cool, man.
My brother's a juggalo, and I told him, I said, "Do you watch Deck One Doubt?" He's like, "Well, I've never heard of them, so I'm going to say no." I was like, "They're a really good podcast, so hopefully you guys gain a sub."
Yeah,
Hell
thanks,
yeah,
man.
man.
That'd be sweet. We appreciate that.
I mean, I plan on sharing this shit. I've been plugging the fuck out of you guys in videos.
Yeah.
Because you guys, I don't understand how you guys have the number of subscribers that you have. Like, you guys should be growing like crazy. But you know,
yeah, well, we don't really get out there and, you know, we're not hustling promotion or anything like that. We just kind of let it ride organically.
well, the thing about it is, apparently, the way you get big on YouTube these days in the juggler world is you got to have a clickbait title, you got to talk drama and bullshit, and then you'll fucking blow up. That's the unfortunate.
And that's what we're trying. You know, we're trying to avoid. I would rather just keep the subscribers trickling in like a couple a week, you know, forever than do that. You know?
Yeah. Keezy and I have had conversations about that. Like we've had the clickbait conversations. Like we don't want to fucking do that shit. You know, we just, you know, organic is the best way always. Let it grow. If it takes time, that's the way it is. It's going to grow strong like that.
It's the juggalo way.
Well, I think as our homie CPN can testify to, if you surround yourself by negativity, it will eventually consume you.
Oh, yeah.
It took a lot longer than I thought it would to consume him. So, I never wished ill feelings on him. Like me and him never had beef or anything like that. But like the shit he was doing, I was like, this shit feels like it's going to catch up with him. And when it did, I was like, I kind of sat back. I was like, damn, I didn't expect it. I really didn't expect it to happen as soon as it did. So,
yeah, I was in it for a ride for a while, but I knew it was going to. You just can't do that for that long, and you know, it's going to come back.
Well, there's another channel that's been going real negative lately, and I had seen something about they lost all their subscribers, but I see they're back doing their thing again. I try not to pay too much attention to them, and I'm avoiding their name on purpose.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Plug.
I saw I heard about that, and I noticed that too. I don't know what's going on there or what kind of weird fuckery is afoot, but you know, whatever. More power to them, man. If there's people out there that like that shit, and you know, go watch that shit.
Yeah. I mean, when the drama started popping off, my philosophy was I'm just gonna stay here in my lane and just do what the fuck I do.
Yes.
Yeah, you've probably heard me say, DC, I think you were literally, like, besides Blue, of course, because, you know, everybody knew Blue. You were the first, I think, Juggalo YouTuber I ever watched, even before CPN.
Well, thank you. I don't think I've stumbled upon that video yet. I'm slowly, like, I've been following you guys for a while, but I haven't been watching because I struggled with watching live streams for the longest time. But once I had a smart TV, and I had my Switch, and I could just sit there on my Nintendo Switch and fucking have YouTube play in the background. You guys had a video up. I was like, you know, I haven't really checked these guys out. I just let a fucking video play, and you know, it automatically plays to a suggested one, and it just played a few of yours. I'm like, these guys are fucking dope. And I've been on that fucking wagon since. And I'm like, God damn, like I've been following you guys for a while. I think I found you through Beneath the Dirt.
Okay, cool.
He plugged you. It might have been Carnival Spirits. That's the thing about Beastmaster. He's really good about plugging other juggalos.
Yeah.
So I found you guys. I subscribed, and because you were doing live streams, I never really watched anything because live streams are hard for me to watch.
Same.
Yeah, we get it.
And I know I see Keezy say that most of what he fucks with is like audio podcasts. And I'm like, fuck, I got to turn my shit into a podcast now to get him listening. I do strictly fucking videos.
Yeah, man, I would 100% listen. I got at work, all I do is listen to podcasts. But by the time I get home, like the few, I'd rather if I got time to sit down, I'm usually like playing video games or like watching like one of the shows I'm already several episodes behind on. So I never like watch YouTube ever. And so, you know, it's unfortunate because I do miss out on what I know is cool shit like your show and Carnival Spirits and stuff like that. And I have turned them on and, you know, checked you guys out at least. But I do wish I had just more time to just like consume it. So get those audio podcasts and you'll get people like me checking that shit out for sure.
Yeah, well, there's a video series I've been like talking about for a couple years now that I wanted to have visuals for it to be perfect, but since watching you guys and hearing you say you fuck with podcasts and stumbling upon Juggalo Rewind, since then I was like, why don't we do this audio? You just purely audio, just me talking about it. So I think that's the new direction I'm going to go with it. It's basically, I'm calling it Insane Clown Philosophy. So ICP still.
Nice.
And it's me going through my interpretations of Joker cards and just going through different like interpretations I have of music and the philosophy that I take from it and apply to my life. It's a series I've wanted to do for a while, but like, I think I'm trying to make it too perfect.
Okay.
I'm not going to make it perfect if I keep trying to make it perfect.
Is that something you would intend on like, would you like write it out like in a thoughtful way and then kind of like present it, or would that be more of like a stream of consciousness thing that you'll just like get your thoughts as you're listening to it or something like that?
Probably what I would do is write it down. So if I'm like listening to a song and like there's things I take away from it, like for instance is Growing Again off of The Tempest. So a long time ago, I was part of this forum called East Coast Juggalos, and there was a guy that there was like a section they had, a thread that they had that was for like the reverse messages or hidden messages in ICP's music. And this guy made a post talking about Growing Again and how it's got like a double meaning. And I'm like, how the fuck does this song have a double meaning? But I was reading what he was saying about it, and he was like, so when you listen to when they're saying watch when you fall down, I'm pretty sure it's watch where you fall down.
Okay.
But I get what he was saying, like watch when you fall down. Now I'm growing again. So basically when you fall down and life fucking hits you, kind of like off of OK from Found, since you guys are listening, like when you fall down, you just got to grow from that shit. Keep growing again. And I'm like, you know, I never would have interpreted that song like that, but I fucking love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
That's kind of where the idea is like just songs out there. Like if there's a certain message that I'm taking away from it and applying to my life, like I want to do a fucking video series about that. Whether or not people are on the same page with me or not, it allows you to see it in that perspective and be like, all right, cool. You know? Yeah,
that sounds sweet, man. I would definitely listen to that for sure. I would like to say that I'll watch it too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do it recorded, so I'm probably gonna hit up you or maybe even Roan to see like, all right, how do I do this podcast thing? I don't have a fucking clue.
We'll help you out.
Well, I'll say, man, I like your take on, you know, the Joker's cards and the ICP and the philosophy, and everything I've gotten from you when I watch your videos. You're very passionate about this universe and this world, and you know it comes out and I can feel it. And you got a great voice, man. You got a great voice for podcasting, so I would definitely say, you know, do that shit.
Yeah, I toyed around with, actually, ironically, around the time that Missing Link was first announced, before any of the albums came out. It was right after Halloween 2014. I did a video. It was like called "Who Is the Missing Link?" And I did it purely fucking audio, no visuals. And I had people saying like, yo, this was cool how you did this, do more. And so I did a few of them, then I just stopped doing them again. So yeah. You and Roan, you guys and Roan are the reason why this microphone is now in my camera angle. Cause I was like, you know, these guys are doing podcast shit. I want to do podcast stuff.
Hell yeah, dude. I like it. Look, I mean, I like your setup right there, bro. It looks really good.
Thanks. My wife was like, I don't like the mic and the view. I was like, I'm trying to make it feel and look more podcast, because that's what everybody's doing. And I don't really care for live streaming because I don't think I have the attention span to keep entertaining everybody.
Yeah, I get that.
When I'm hosting it, I love jumping on somebody else's shit, but when I'm hosting it, the pressure is on because you're like, I gotta entertain.
Yeah.
I can't entertain.
It's easier for us because we can play off each other. But I know what you're saying. What just doing it yourself? Yeah, I mean that's a lot of shit right there.
That is way too hard. I couldn't imagine just doing a podcast by myself. Yeah. So, but if you are gonna do it, I think writing it out, and planning it, that would be the way to go. It would sound a lot better for sure. A lot less. Shoot. Feeling dead air.
Yeah, it definitely. It won't be something I do live. It'll be pre-recorded for sure.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, but I will say in your videos, I think in your videos you go on just like a thought process sometimes where you're not really on a script or anything.
Yeah.
And I will say I do enjoy just your thought process when it kind of just it's going, you know, off the cuff and stuff. So I still think even that is, you know, for someone like me, I like that. I find that entertaining.
Yeah, I find that when I listen to podcasts, like most of the shit that I like is when people are just like fucking around. You know, even when I listen to, you know, Juggalo Rewind and stuff, like some of my favorite shit. I love what they're doing, but some of my favorite shit is just hearing those guys like goof off and laugh. Yeah. You know, like it's just you hear the. It's feeling like you're there, you know, and being part of the conversation, which is what I find appealing about podcasts.
One thing about DC's videos I've found is that he poses questions I've never thought of before. Like almost in every video, I'll hear him ask like, well, what if it's this or that? Something like that. And I'm just like, wow, what the fuck? Like I've never. So I will say that, man, you have a way about questioning things that is I think is missing in a lot of shit.
I can get very off the wall with shit.
Yeah, but I like it, man. I like it.
And sometimes it's completely just not there. Like I'll be like, what if it's this? And it's like, you're nowhere close to the fucking target. Nowhere close to it.
That's all right, man. We all get there.
Yeah, throw shit at the wall.
I threw the fucking dart, right?
That's it. So let's get into your origin. So where are you from?
So I'm from Indiana. I'm originally from the Muncie area. That's not where I live. And obviously I won't say where I live, but I'm from Indiana. That's home. I've lived in Utah. I've lived in Wyoming. I lived out of country in New Zealand. Always come back to Indiana. So Indiana is home.
Okay.
You're right next door to us.
Yep.
So why did you live in New Zealand?
So have you ever heard of the show 90 Day Fiance?
Yes.
So that show my mom could have been on.
Okay.
When we lived in Wyoming, she was in the Yahoo chat rooms, and there was this guy that lived in New Zealand that was fascinated with the West Coast of the United States. So they naturally like hit it off, and out of the fucking blue, she like, this was like November of 2002, I think it was. She fucking flies to New Zealand, meets this guy, and within the 2 weeks that she was there, she marries him.
Oh wow.
So her whole goal was to try to get into the States. So she comes back, and then she ends up going back there because he wasn't able to get approved for a visa. And so in the spring of 2003, she flew back out there and was gone for like 3 months. Wasn't able to get him approved because of some shit that he went through with mental health. So she ended up coming back, and in the fall of that year, we moved there until he could get approved, which took damn near 2 years.
Okay, that's interesting, man. That's
And
cool.
It's 2 years I won't ever get back. New Zealand was a beautiful country, but we went there at a terrible time because that was when the Iraqi war was like popping off.
Okay.
So it was a lot of, oh, you're an American, and you just got treated like shit.
I see.
Because of it.
I will admit, judging by your name, I thought you were from DC.
A lot of people do.
But
you
put it together eventually, right?
The origin of the name is I was trying to come up with a new email address, and it was actually when we lived in New Zealand. So we had watched Jim Carrey's Cable Guy, and I was like, Cable Guy. I was like, what if I worked for the Dark Carnival and I fucking brought Faygo to people? So I'd knock on your door. It's like, Faygo Guy. So that was the whole name, DC Faygo Guy.
I love it. Okay.
So I had that email for years. And in 2007, when I finally made a YouTube channel, I just based the name off of the email that I had. And when I started making content, I was like, I'm DC Faygo Guy.
Okay, cool. All right. Well,
memorable name.
Yeah, it is.
Very memorable name.
Very juggalo.
So how old are you?
I am 34. Just turned 34 in January.
Okay, so how old were you when you got into ICP then?
When I got into ICP, so help me with math here. It was in 2002. So I was 14.
So yeah, that was 20 years ago. Yeah. That would be 14. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Same age I was.
Prime age.
That was when I started listening to it. It had been in my life for 5 years prior to that because my sister was obsessed with ICP for years.
Okay.
She, and I don't know the exact time frame. I'm wanting to think it was 97, 98 because I was in the 4th grade, and that was the year I was in the 4th grade. I just can't pinpoint the exact month or year that it was, but it had to have been after Malenko came out. But she had been listening to him since then. And at that time, I wasn't fucking with them at all. Could not stand it. They would listen to Riddle Box all the time. It took being in. So in 2002, we had moved from my hometown of Parker City out to Laramie. And at that point, we'd lived in Parker for 2 years, moving back from Utah. So we had moved within a 5-year span. We had moved like 3 fucking times. And I was just kind of like done making friends because every time I make a friend, we move. And because of that, I became an outcast. And we had stumbled upon, like pass me by was, I gotta get my fucking memory right here. I'm trying to jump ahead to fucking Behind the Paint. So one night I'm sitting in my sister's room and they're listening to Great Malenko, and Pass Me By comes on. And I hear that piano. And at the time I was a big fan of Linkin Park's In the End. The piano is what I really loved.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, this song is really good. And from there, I just borrowed my sister's CD and started listening and just discovering everything. Well, her boyfriend at the time, he was falling out with his roommates, so we went to go help get his shit. And my brother happened to go through this. One of his roommates CD binder, and he found some CDs that were ICP that we had never seen, and it was Bizarre. And this is the part I hate to admit, because we fucking stole those from another juggalo.
You're good,
in order
man.
to listen to Bizarre. When I heard Behind the Paint, I was in 8th grade. I was a fucking outcast because I didn't want to make friends. And like by the time I finished that song, I was like, yo, I'm a juggalo.
Hell yeah.
So
that's what's up, bro.
That's a hell of a story, man. Hell of an opener.
So were you into it so if it was 2002, you're catching up, your prime time for the Wraith. What was your experience like for the Wraith then?
So the Wraith, we didn't have internet for a while. So I had like no resources. All I knew was Ringmaster, Great Malenko, Amazing Jekyll Brothers, Riddle Box, and at the time Bizarre. That's all I knew of ICP was those albums.
Okay.
I mean, that's a hell of a catalog to have right there.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So like I don't ever claim old school juggalo, because to me I wasn't old school. I came into it right at the end. But I kind of have like that old school. I was kind of born in the 6 Joker cards because that's all I had.
Yeah,
I just didn't have the resources to really branch out.
I mean, it's all within a few years. Even the old schoolers,
it's all relative. I think that just that music. There's something about the coming of age, like age, and that music, like if it seeps in at that age, like
if you're 14 in the early 2000s and you discover ICP, I would say that's old school.
Bro, you're deck one tell for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely old school.
Hell yeah. Well, there was a guy at school, and the only reason I think he even fucking knew I liked ICP was because on my that planner journal you get for school that has your calendar or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just fucking wrote ICP all over. He's like, "Oh, you like ICP?" And he always had ICP shirts on. And I was so jealous of him because I never had the resources to get shirts or nothing. And one day he came up and gave my brother a burnt copy of The Wraith. Went home, fucking listened to it. Absolutely in fucking love with that album.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to hear it until about the springtime of 2003.
Okay.
So,
so you knew of its existence though?
I knew of its existence because, he was a juggler. He's like, "Yo, have you guys heard The Wraith?" And we were like, "No, we hadn't heard it." So that was when he brought in the burnt copy for us.
Okay.
But
so your sister had fallen off by then?
No, she was still fucking with him. She didn't fall off until about 2007, 2008.
Okay.
Like she's still down. It's just not heavily in her rotation.
Okay.
I tell her all the time I stole her passion.
That's funny.
But,
I mean, it passes on. It's almost like it's almost like an energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
people pass it on to you.
She randomly a few months ago started fucking texting me skits and references to old school shit. And I'm like, "Oh, fucking with some ICP right now." She's like, "Yeah, it just like fucking popped up." And I was like, "Damn, I haven't heard this in forever."
That's cool.
So
I mean, it's got that. Those skits have that appeal, like the old Saturday Night Live skits do, or something. You know what I mean? It's like shit you'll never forget. Yeah. Like the old Chris Farley skits. You know what I mean?
You know?
Yeah. See, and that was the very first skit I ever heard. The very first thing from ICP I heard was that skit in like 98 sometime.
The fuck is that? What does that mean?
And literally I did that because my sister with a friend that introduced her to ICP, they were listening to that skit and I'm like, "What are you guys saying?" And they were like, "Fuck off." And I'm like, "What does that mean? Fuck off." Like I was like walking right into the skit.
Yeah.
That's
hilarious.
So
That's hilarious.
That's good shit.
My sister did the same thing. What does that mean? Fuck off. Same shit, man.
That's funny, man. So let's see. So your parents then they must have already been like conditioned. They had calluses to deal with juggalos by the time you started getting into it then.
Oh yeah. My mom, because around the time that my sister was starting to get into ICP, things with my stepdad at that time were iffy. So they split up not short after that. My mom always told my siblings like they weren't allowed to listen to it, so they had to sneak it a lot. By the time I started listening to it, she's like, "I don't care if you listen to it, but I don't want to hear it."
Okay.
Until
reasonable.
Diane Villing, she loves Diane Villing, but she's also a real big Christian. Like I don't know if I would say Christian. She was baptized into the Mormon church, and so were we. She has more of like Christian beliefs now. She just purely believes in Jesus.
Okay.
So hearing that the carnival is God and may all juggalos find him, she just fucking loves that. And I'm like, it has kind of made me cringe to the song now because, I'm not all about Christianity. But
understandable.
yeah.
Okay, well, I always like asking that question because I mean most juggalos we talk to, I don't think we found any juggalos that like got into being into ICP as an adult. You know, like everyone's like a teenager by the time they find ICP. So,
well, we had the one guest. She was,
Alzi, yeah,
she had just got into him, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, she's interesting though.
Yeah.
She is a trip. I followed her on Twitter after you guys had her on, and I'm like, some of the shit she's posting, I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Yeah, same.
She was that infectious kind of crazy.
She's been posting some really cool art. She does art.
Nice.
It's really cool.
Oh yeah,
I like it. All right, man. That's cool. So I am curious. Like I see it in all your screenshots and everything, and I'm sure you've made a video about it. But what is the Riddle box behind you?
Okay, so the Riddle box there, and I'll do what I can to grab it. We went to the first DCG Con in Detroit, and they had an art contest, and my wife was like, "Yo, I want to do some stuff to enter it." So she made two things. She made a Malenko hat, and she made that Riddle box.
Cool.
And she ended up entering just the Riddle box into the contest. I hope my dogs are not fucking annoying.
We can hear them, but it's no big deal, bro. It's
okay.
Fine.
She entered the Riddle box, and I think she got like 4th or 5th place.
Okay, that's cool.
Tom Wood, he was kind of with me. She painted a crank on the side, and I was like, I told her prior, like, we should make one.
Yeah.
And I finally told her, I said, I just want to turn the crank, damn it. So she had it painted on, and he had kind of agreed that he felt like it needed to have an actual crank.
Yes.
So, but yeah, she made it for that art contest, and I'll try to grab it real quick, show you guys.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I always see it in the screenshots. I'm like, that looks cool. I want to know what the fuck that is.
No, I believe Tom Wood's doing he's doing an art contest this year as well, I believe.
Nice.
So
you want to enter the Barkle brothers in that?
I mean, I'd like to enter a piece of actual, like, piece of art, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Create something and enter. Yeah.
So everything here she handmade herself.
Oh, cool.
All the way from the fucking question mark on the front, which is, she used a fucking sawzall to make that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so that's all wood.
Yeah, it's all wood.
Nice.
So, and there's the crank that I was like, I kind of wish it was an actual crank.
Yeah, sure. Does it open?
And then
okay,
it does open.
Nice.
And we use it to store stuff.
Oh, cool.
That is really cool.
And I had an extra decal. She's like, can I have it? I was like, yeah, I'm not using it. And so she ordered one that said turn the crank on it. But yeah, we just keep like old like album inserts and shit like that. And I think we have some of our gathering charms like these we had like 3 of these that were sent to us, so we kept those in there.
Those are the coins?
Yeah, those are the coins.
Nice.
And then our ticket for the DCG Con after parties.
Sweet, man.
Just kind of like a stash box in a way.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's really cool.
So
all right, I love
that's
that
cool, man. I'm always impressed with people that can do some some woodwork, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm always cool with that.
And the Malenko hat, I think, is chilling behind me. No, it's not. I was going to kind of try to show that, but we have a little mannequin head that it's sitting on.
Nah.
So
she just grabbed.
So she like a crafty kind of like with any type of material.
Oh yeah, like I'm sure you can see it. There's a Yum Yum vase behind me too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I did see that.
I do see that now.
She randomly was like, "I want to make a vase," because we had a few of them.
So is she?
Like, I want to make a Yum Yum vase.
Is she like? Is she down, or she just kind of like does it because she knows you're such a huge fan? Or
Oh yeah, she's down. That's how we met. Like
Okay.
if she wasn't a juggalo and I wasn't a juggalo, I don't think we would have met.
okay, cool. So how did you meet?
So we met through at the time she was dating a guy that was a mutual friend with a friend that I knew. And we found each other on MySpace. And at the time she was still 16. So I only ever pursued a friendship with her.
Okay.
And I tried to pursue a friendship with her boyfriend at the time, but it just wasn't there. I think he thought I was trying to do more with her, but she's fucking 16. Like, I'm not trying to do shit like that. I was just trying to find juggalo homies because there wasn't none where I lived.
Okay.
And that's still the case today. That's how this channel came to be, was like, I want to talk juggalo shit with juggalos, and there's not juggalos around me.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, we had met on MySpace, started talking there. I ended up moving down to Georgia because I was looking at being homeless. So I moved down to where my mom was living at the time. And we just kept texting. And eventually I moved back up here. She was 17 at the time. And we did start dating when she was 17. So I don't know. That's probably not.
No, I'm just kidding.
That might make some people go like, oh my gosh, she was 18. But
I don't care.
I mean, you guys have had.
She wasn't 16. To me, it was like, okay, you're almost 18. Like, I'm just gonna kind of like hook this up now, and we'll see what we do when you turn 18.
I mean, you've been together half your lives at this point, so it worked out.
That's
right?
a long run right there, man, for a relationship.
So we've been together since 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good ass run.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, just curious.
So some gathering questions. Do you plan on being at the gathering?
As of right now, I'm still kind of at 80%. Like, the not announcing the lineup has me saying no, but the more that me and Megs talk, the more it's like, yeah, we're gonna go. So
yeah, man.
I want to go. I didn't go last year because it was very last minute, and it's the last. I mean, it's the only one I haven't been to in the last couple of years, aside from the one in Oklahoma, because I've been to Gathering 17. I went to Whoopstock. We went to Super Gathering. I just didn't go last year.
Yeah, you went to all the ones that I regret not going to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoopstock was a blast. When they announced it back at Legend Valley, I was like, I'm there.
Yeah.
I didn't even like hesitate. I was like, I'm there.
Yeah. Well, like I tell people, you know, Jay mentioning his heart issues, I would say, man, if you can catch it, because you never know. You never know.
For sure.
You never know what could be the last gathering, you know, with Jay. So I would
Exactly.
You know, just a thought.
I've heard rumors that this is going to be the last gathering. That's why they're doing this whole dream gathering thing. I don't know. There's really no weight to that. That's just what I had heard.
Yeah.
And it's all hearsay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of also in the back of my mind, like with his heart condition and hearing that this is supposedly the last one. I'm like, I just want to go, even if the lineup sucks ass.
Just come to hang out with us, bro.
That's been my thing. It's like, if I'm gonna go and the lineup sucks, I'm there to hang out with like Deck One Doubt. I want to see fucking Roan make it to the gathering, but he seems to be stubborn like a motherfucker.
Where's he at? Like Arizona or some shit?
No, he's up in New England.
Oh, okay.
So he's out in Mass.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I'd like to meet him too. He's a cool ass motherfucker. I need to get him on here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we got DC Faygo Guy. We can get anybody.
Don't put me up that high.
Come on, man, hook us up with ICP. We know you got the hookup.
Dude, I for real will get comments of like, hey, when are ICP planning to do this? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I'm not part of their crew.
That's so funny. Yeah. Oh, I did want to ask you. I noticed. I seen your posts on Instagram about. I take it you took the plunge into Zool and
Yes.
and you're feeling it.
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't for many years, and my homie Coma Black was the first one to ever try to turn me on to them at Gathering 17.
Okay.
So before they were ever signed to M&E,
Okay.
at the time, all they had out was the first Necronomicron. So I looked it up on YouTube, and I wasn't feeling it at all. And then when they, at Whoopstock, they performed, and I made it a point to go see them perform. And honestly, and it's probably because I was half asleep. I don't do nights at all. I'm a morning person, so I don't stay up late at all.
I'm right there with you, man. Don't worry about it.
So I don't remember their fucking performance at all. Like, now that I'm into them, I'm like trying to think back, and I can't pull those memories because I don't remember it. But they signed to M&E, and I did check out Almighty, and I just wasn't clicking for me. So I was also at that time starting to branch out and listen to more strange music artists. So I think I was getting myself tuned to that type of rap.
Sure.
And Axe is not that type of rap at all.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, glad. Cool, man.
It took me a while, but I was on Faygo Lovers did a live stream, and the homie Joker's Gallery invited me out to that. And in it, Mike Sears was like, yo, he dropped the fucking inbob, which he can do it, but I'm not good at it. He's like, this needs to fucking start listening to Axe. So that next day I was like, you know what? God damn it. Fuck it. I'm just going to make myself listen to this shit until I like it.
Yeah.
And by day 2, I was like, okay, it's growing on me. The problem is I was stuck in Necronomicron, and I was stuck with the Almighty. The Almighty is good now. I enjoy it. But it took getting to Church of Zool, and it took getting to Mausoleum. Mausoleum to me is a fucking fantastic album.
Okay. You know what?
And from there, it was like, I love this group.
Somebody in the comments they insisted, like, you got to listen to the Almighty. You have to start there. I'm like, okay. And like, I listen to Juggalos, and if people recommend shit, I try to be, a team player. I'm like, let me try it. I'm not trying to be a hater,
Yeah.
I listened to the Almighty. I listened to it like 2.5 times probably over the course of a couple of days, and like, it's fine. It's fine, and I see what there is to like about it, but there wasn't enough there for me to seek out Church of Zool or Mausoleum. So maybe I do need to check those out.
Yeah, check them out.
I can
have
recognize
a much better polished sound. I feel
I can recognize the talent. You know, I just wasn't giving a shit.
What? Okay, so if I check them out, what should I start with?
That's DC.
I would start with either Church of Zool or Mausoleum for sure.
Okay.
So that's their newest like EP and LP, right?
Mausoleum came out in 2020.
Okay.
They had one that came out last year. It's the Necronomicon 2 done by Bong. You might enjoy that too. It's very good as well. But I don't know, the way that they put the music was put together on Mausoleum, I've really loved it.
Okay.
So it sounded a lot better to me, and I was able to go back and appreciate the other shit more. And actually, Necronomicon, the one that turned me off to them, the last week I bumped that album like probably 10 fucking times. It's finally becoming like a favorite of mine. I don't think I was tuned to their sound enough. So
to get tuned to ICP, to a new person that you are trying to get to listen to ICP, what would you say? Would you say, hey, listen to Malenko?
Yeah.
And then go back. Get tuned with Malenko and then go back or forth? Or would it be another album? Would it be comparable to, you know?
See, that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one to say, because you got to find out what their taste is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to recommend it.
Like my instinct is to say Malenko, but at this point, Malenko is like, I mean, it's 25 fucking years old, dude. Like,
Yeah, but it's so timeless.
it holds up like a motherfucker. But do you recommend a 25-year-old album of an artist that's still working today to say, if you want to check?
You would almost want to say Fred or something nowadays,
right?
You know?
That's what I at this point I might even recommend Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, bringing up my sister, because she did get to a point where she wasn't listening to them, and the excuse she always gave me was that she's got kids, she can't really listen to them. And you know, let's just be honest, ICP's angry music.
Yeah,
they are. Their older shit is angry music.
Yeah.
And she's in a happier place. I was like, yo, when Found came out, I was like, go listen to a couple of these songs. And she hit me back. She's like, yo, I like some of these songs a lot. So it really just kind of depends on what people are feeling at the time. That's, to me, you got to find out what they're wanting to hear and then recommend it from there.
yeah. That's
Like if you like happy-go-lucky shit, go listen to Found. If you like dark wicked shit, go listen to Hell's Pit. If you like grimy rap shit, check out the Tempest or Bizarre Bizarre. That's good shit. That's good rap. So if you like flat out fucking wicked shit, clowny fucking shit, go check out Carnival Carnage, Ringmaster, Beverly Kills, Terror Wheel. That's cartoony shit.
And then the magic will take over from there.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good recommendation, like for people, because I see people post all the time on the Juggalo subreddit, like, hey, I'm just now getting into ICP, like, where should I start? I mean, they do have a 30-year fucking catalog at this point, which is that's daunting to somebody who's just discovering them. You know what I mean? And I do feel for them.
It's still so hard for me to believe that there's new
I know,
people
man.
coming in.
But I see it all the time on there, and like people like everyone's of course like Jekyll Brothers, Malenko, this and that. But like I like hearing the flip sides of this, because I'm assuming these people, if they're just now getting into ICP, they gotta be youngsters.
Yeah. I would imagine
anyone our age at least knows some ICP.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like somebody they don't know, saying they don't know any like just because they never sat down and listened to Def Leppard. They like I don't know any Def Leppard. Like, motherfucker, you know like 10 Def Leppard songs.
Yeah, exactly.
ICP is now like Def Leppard. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. All right. DC. Did you have anything else you want to share with us, or any tales or anything you want to spin our way before we let you go, man? We don't want to tie you up anymore.
No, not much. I mean, I pretty much plugged what I wanted to plug, and that's the series that I'm wanting to do that you guys inspired. I want to fucking get you guys up, man. I want to see you guys grow. I don't understand how people haven't started fucking with you, but
teach us your ways, DC.
Huh? Yeah, man. Give us some tricks of the trade, man.
I don't know them.
You've been in it longer than us.
All I can say.
Keep grinding.
Yeah, man. You've been in it a lot longer than us, man.
The new albums help. So like obviously Yum Yum just came out and they're dropping seeds. When these seeds come out, just start fucking doing videos. The views should follow, and hopefully people are feeling what you're doing. I mean, that's what sucks, is a lot of people are clinging to the negative shit, and I don't fucking understand it. I mean, I get it, but I don't like it.
Should we do some clickbaity shit and just come out and act like we're all into it? Like, juggalos, listen up, ninjas. We got some stuff that we're gonna tell you.
Well, we have ideas to do stuff like that, but
it's all going to be skits, man. If we're going to do shit like that, it's going to be stupid skits, man.
Yeah, you guys had that fucking one of the Carnival of Carnage fucking interview. And when I saw it, I was like, yo, this reminds me of these fucking mock interviews. And I went through and I saw you guys had a lot of shit from that. I'm like, oh my God, like that channel makes me cringe. That following makes me cringe because it's like it just looks uneducated to me, and I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, and that's you know, when you start talking about that stuff, you unfortunately start sounding gatekeepy, and you don't want to, but like it's just it is just it's a weird fringe area of juggalo. I think that unfortunately is like it's like it just gets like ate up by fucking trolls, man. That's what it seems like.
I've always been okay with being an underdog. I always, you know, I have been my whole life.
Keep it real.
I'm okay with that.
It's much more fun to keep it real, be yourself, and fucking just laugh with your homies. You know what I mean? That's all we're trying to do. Like I said, half the show is us dissing ICP. You know what I mean? And we love them, but you know we shit on them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You guys keep doing your thing. You guys will grow. I have faith you guys will grow.
Well, thank you.
Man, I've been preaching the last couple of years that subscriber counts aren't as important as viewer counts because, I mean, obviously.
Oh,
we lost DC.
I didn't know there was a 40-minute time limit.
Oh, man. We could have had DC on the whole time.
I know. What the fuck? We talked to Al Z for like an hour.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why is it being a bitch? Hey, let me see if I can. I need to get him back in here, at least to say goodbye, right?
Yeah.
Here, let me start a new.
Yeah, I remember when I first started listening to DC. One time, my brother was sitting in the room.
Yeah.
And I had, you know, I had DC going on the phone, and I had it, you know, it was loud, and my brother could hear it. He's like, man, that actually sounds like a smart juggalo.
That's funny.
Because you know what I mean, like you know the reputation, right?
Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna send him a link.
I was like, yeah, man, DC's good shit.
We'll go back here. Oh shit. No, sorry about that. We didn't mean to hang up on DC. Especially he was like giving us props. I'm like, fuck you. Get out of here, DC.
Yeah, man. Good all around. Always go back and listen to his. Like when a new ICP album comes out, he's one of the. I wait for his review. You know?
I feel that.
Now he is one of the people I wait to hear his take on it.
All right, I'll see if we can get back in here. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to make a more conscious effort to checking his shit out, man, because I know like there's a lot of people, you know, him and probably others like him, that are doing cool shit. I owe it to myself to fucking peep it, you know.
Well, he just has a very intelligent, in-depth look on going into the lore and you know what I mean. And when something's missing, he calls it out too. You know?
Yeah, I feel it. Look, I clicked it, but it's not showing it. Let me go Zoom call. Dude, you know what? This is why DC doesn't do live shows right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't do live streams, right?
Yeah, I mean, technical difficulties, they happen.
Yeah. Well, we didn't mean to hang up on you, man. You know, I didn't know you. I had no fucking idea Zoom had a time limit.
You know, I've actually, the job with what I do for work, I've actually heard that there are like 40-minute limits on them. I didn't even think about it during this.
Well, so. I just lost track of time talking to you, bro. I mean, it just goes that quick. I didn't even think it had been that long.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have a fucking 3-hour live stream to fucking.
Oh yeah, no,
to watch.
Well, we already got a few songs in, so we'll be all right. No, well,
hell yeah.
We at least want to bring you back to say goodbye, man. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
No,
man.
keep doing your thing, man. We'll keep doing ours.
Yo, Carver, make sure you check out the outtakes of Missing Link. I promise you, it's fucking good.
We're gonna do that next week.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next week. That was the plan anyway. So yeah.
I remember on Lost you said you had never listened to it, and I'm like, yo, he has no idea what's fucking waiting for him.
Yeah.
Like so many juggalos will tell you, like there are songs on there, like the lost tracks on there.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck did they scrap those?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck did they scrap those? So,
and I know that's been a thing with them for a while. You know, why wouldn't they pick these songs to go on their Joker's card? So yeah, I get it, and I do have a newfound appreciation for Found, especially. Lost is a little higher now. It's still not my favorite, but I appreciate it a little bit better now that I actually listened to it. We went over it last week.
He said he made his own definitive Marvelous Missing Link album. So we should do that, and then we'll compare, and we'll see how.
Absolutely.
that's a video I'm going to work on as well, because there's songs. I made a playlist. I've ripped some off of Lost, and I put the ones from the outtakes on there. Like, this is what it should have been.
Dope.
So
Yeah.
I want to go in and actually like make it mix and sound good, because like in a playlist you can tell like this didn't mix well. The song tempos and everything, the skits and the way they mix them together, it's totally like that doesn't belong there.
Yeah.
I want to make it mesh better.
That would
and
be
then
cool.
Burn it onto a disc.
Yeah, there's an art to make an album flow. There's definitely an art to that.
Yeah.
All right, DC. Thanks for hanging with us, bro. We appreciate you, and hopefully this won't be the last time.
Oh, definitely. Anytime you guys want me on, you fucking reach out to me, and I'm here. Like, I love doing this right here. Like, I've told Roan before, because he's doing these interviews. I was like, when you make it big, remember I'm still your homie and have me on the show.
Yeah, right. No shit.
Well, yeah, man, you're a good interview, and I really hope to see you at the gathering, bud.
Absolutely. I plan on being there.
All right, man.
So hopefully we make it.
Yep.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Hey,
Peace.
you too.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, man.
What
DC Faygo
What a
Guy.
class act, man.
He is.
Really, just a class act all around.
True pro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I do like you said. I'm excited to get to sink my teeth into the outtakes.
Yeah. I'm Dead Body Brand said Joey the Butcher and Dead Heather are great. So those are a couple songs to look out for.
Yeah.
DC. Oh, I didn't see your question for him, Justin Manny. I'm sorry. He asked if the box set Carnival Carnage have the Night of the Axe and Black in Your Eyes. Somebody answered that for us last week, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they.
Crutch did, I think. I think he said that it does have them.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay. I would hope so. I would really fucking hope so.
Yeah. If
How
they're gonna
could you put a box set out and not release
Yeah.
like two of the most memorable songs on an album, right?
Yeah. No shit. All right, man.
But,
Well,
What
we-
song were we on?
yeah, we appreciate DC Faygo Guy joining us. That dude's cool as fuck.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Um,
What song were we on? I know we did.
We're on okay. We
Okay.
just finished. There was a skit at the end of the last one. It was just someone calling Shaggy and him be like, fuck you.
Yeah, I like that skit. It's pretty cool, and it's reminiscent of an older
It is.
skit, right? Like off of Jekyll Brothers.
Yes, but it's like there's nothing to it though. It's kind of boring.
There's not really to it, but
Like in the old days, it would have been like him like blowing up or something after that. Or,
I think what they were trying to do is they were trying to be like, they're going to think we're going to say, fuck off.
yeah.
But it's just now
like- 'cause
now it's just like, fuck you.
He's like, man, fuck you.
Yeah. I think that kind of was the joke. It might
Okay.
have not landed correctly,
Okay.
but
Sure.
I think that's kind of what the joke was.
Maybe.
Because everybody's expecting fuck off, but it's just, it's like lazy at this point. It's like, I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to be like, fuck you.
I get that. All right.
I don't know. That's kind of what I got out of it. But
Oh, you want to show this? Look.
all right. So Carl Johnson, man, from Grove Street, from San Andreas. All right. He was lost during San Andreas. Gang banging, cop killing,
Yep.
drug dealing, big wheel and cat peeling, right?
Yeah, Carl Johnson.
But now
He's found.
he's found. This is what he's, this is the real lost and found versions of Carl Johnson. So
Looks exactly like him. Holy shit, that's so fucking funny, dude. I'm gonna post that. I'll post that on the socials later.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. That looks exactly like him.
That's so funny, dude.
Carl Johnson is found, and he's part of the ICP lore. CJ Fool.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. It's funny you made that connection. All right, shit. All right. So, what do you think about this song, man?
I can't help but get happy when I
Dude,
hear this song.
I fucking love this song.
I cannot help but get
I
happy.
love it.
I want to say I don't like it.
Oh, I can't get enough of this
No,
song.
I want
dude.
like when this song comes on, I'm like, oh God, I have to put the effort into getting as happy as I do when I hear this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel so good listening to this song.
I do like it.
It's great.
I can't lie.
This
I do,
song is
I
great.
do. I like it.
I love the dubs in the back where like
Yeah.
Young Wicked and like Sugar Slam and like trading. I'm assuming that's Sugar Slam, right?
Yeah, I think it's Sugar Slam and like she's like all over this album, and I
Yeah.
think she sounds pretty good.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You have the notes over there. Can you double check that that's her?
Yeah,
I'm 90% sure. But man, I love everything about this. I love what it's about. I love the production. I love the big hook. I love the overdubs. I love the rap voices they use. Like, it's just they knocked it out of the fucking park on this song, man.
Yeah, track 4 okay, additional vocals, Sugar Slam, yeah, for sure.
I mean, I know that the hook is sounding corny. I know it. I know that shit's corny and goofy, but it sounds fucking great.
To me, this is almost like the family-oriented ICP.
Yeah,
Like kids could listen.
Dude,
to
I play this at the car for my kids and shit.
Yeah, like this to me sounds like a kid show, like a kids show ICP thing. Like there's like a stage set and like people in costumes come out.
Okay, yeah,
and there's like a crowd of kids and like
yes.
Okay,
You're right.
and like it's all the ICP characters
right.
and lore that look real super happy and shit.
No,
you
you're right,
Like a
dude.
Barney episode.
You're 100% right. That's the exact vibe of what's happening in
Yeah,
that song,
that-
but it's for adults, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah,
Dude, I feel so good listening to that song.
it's Jay's mom singing again on this song. Are we? Have we been like wrong about Sugar Slam? Is Sugar Slam really Jay's mom?
Shit, that's so funny, man. What was the song that she was on? She was on fucking what was that song we hated last week?
Oh, I don't
You should know.
Yeah,
That was Jay's mom.
Jay's
Oh
mom.
shit. All right.
I can't unsee that now.
I know, that's
I'm
so funny,
thinking
dude.
of like Sugar Slam, like with like pigtails, like cute singing. Now I'm thinking of Jay's mom.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's funny.
But
All right, so this song is "Lost at the Carnival." This is one of these. This would fit in on our playlist of carnival ride songs, I think.
yeah, I love this song.
I like everything. Oh, let me rephrase it. Like, I want to like this song, but there's annoying things about it to me. I feel like some of the writing is a little lazy. Like, there's couple times where like they barely or don't rhyme. That's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all could have spent a minute thinking of something a little more clever to put
You
there.
are a stickler on resolving that rhyme scheme.
I am, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm okay as long as it pays off, like in being funny or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah, there's some of them where like the rhyme isn't great and it doesn't pay off as well.
yeah,
Yeah, I get you.
I'm trying to find
I don't know. I would say it maybe sounds a little lazier than their older shit, but it still gives me that feeling of the
Well,
older shit.
I think the production is great. I think like all
Yeah.
those doo, 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 doo,
Yeah.
doo, all those sounds and shit they make this song.
Yeah.
And I love the like different like afflections or whatever you say on their voices and shit during certain
Yeah.
lines. I think they are doing shit right. I think some of the writing is just a little lazy. I think the hook is very lazy. That's my least favorite part of the song.
Really?
I think if it had
I kind of like the hook.
I think if it had a better hook, this song would like be more like way better. To me.
Did you need more lines in the hook?
I think
Like
Like,
more actual like
I think
descriptive lines?
I don't like the lost at the carnival. Lost at the carnival. It's just like this to me is lazy. You could have made 4 different things there for your hook. Like they did the You're Alone,
Yeah,
the
you're
You're
right,
in a Maze. Like they did 4 different things for that, but then he just keeps repeating. I don't know. It just it doesn't hit me.
Yeah. I do say I do like the harmony in the chorus.
Yes,
You
I do
know,
too.
no, no,
That reminds me of some Joker shit.
No, 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 no. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool.
Who was it that said earlier that fucking somebody had the Joker on oh, here's I made a citizen's arrest on Joker earlier. Justin Manning said. I don't know what he meant by that. Yeah, the hook on this the hook on this reminded me of Joker. Like when there's like spin around, let it go. That's like some Joker shit,
Some
dude.
Joker shit.
That is. No, that's funny.
It's like every line Joker spits has to be like a big budget production.
Yeah. But yeah, this song is fine. I do like it, but I don't love
I like it. It's probably in my top 5 of this album.
Okay.
So
I get it. I see the appeal. It's just
Yeah.
I'm nitpicking it. I know.
yeah.
I just think there's I like almost, maybe it's because I like almost every other song on this album more than this song. This might be, hold on, let me look at the track list.
This is going to be your least favorite on the album?
It really might be, bro.
What?
It really might be. I'm not kidding.
Oh, man.
And I like this song. I really do, but I like all the songs on this fucking album, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like none of them I hate.
I can't, yeah.
There's not a stinker on this
I'll
album.
say I can't. There's definitely some I'm not in love with.
I know everybody shits
But
on
I don't hate them.
All right, I know everybody wants to shit on the next song, Mr. Whitesuit.
I don't hate it.
Dude, Mr. Whitesuit is fly as a motherfucker.
I don't hate it. I like the vision of it. I like the imagery it portrays.
Yeah, bro. And you pointed out it's like he's like a Jesus of the hood.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's
But
pretty easy.
Some of the lines are so clever and smooth on fucking
Yeah.
Mr. Whitesuit. Like they're just he does this, he does that. You know, like it's
Yeah.
very good writing.
And it gives me
Like,
a good
each line is a punch. Each
Yeah.
fucking line punches.
Yeah, it is a punchy song. There's memorable lines. I would say maybe the least maybe the thing I don't like about it is the beat.
Okay.
I don't hate the beat, but the beat is, let's see who produced it.
By the way, Otis, Young Wicked did the production on Lost at the Carnival and OK. Fucking A, Otis. School that shit.
Yeah, Otis did some good shit on this. Mr. Whitesuit is produced by Seven. And this beat reminds me kind of like, I don't know, like a clubby, like 80s pop synth, maybe like a.
The man in white. I love Young Wicked on this hook. I love him.
Yeah. I like the second part of the hook. I like this way better than that first
Really?
part.
All
But
right.
without that first part, this one wouldn't feel as good.
Yeah, I feel it. I
So
love both of them.
You kind of
man.
need that first part to make this one stand out.
Can catch the rays every day. It's Mr. Whitesuit.
I love the verses.
Call him daddy.
Yeah, I love when the chorus stops and the verses come in and it just like
Yeah.
the music goes zoop, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you know, the music stops and then the verses come in.
Jay has a line about how he pulled 2 babies out of burning fire and didn't even write in his journal.
Yeah.
It's so dope, bro. Like all this shit. is dope.
It's great. I like the
Oh no, that might have been on I'm Sweet. I conflate these two songs.
Yeah, they are pretty similar.
It's a lot of the same lines. I might have misunderstood or misrepresented that. Is this Sugar Slam? By the way,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
my least favorite part of this song.
I mean, if it's
get the fuck out of here, Sugar
if it's
Slam.
Jay's mom,
Is this Jay's mom too?
it's Sugar Slam. You hate this part?
No, I don't hate.
I thought she sounded all
No,
right.
I really like this part, but it's my
Yeah.
least favorite part of the song. I think again, and I know I'm being nitpicky. I'm sorry, Jugs, but I think she sounds like she's like reading.
She is. It definitely sounds like Jay wrote it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. I think if she just like sounded confident,
Yeah.
it's like, but she ends her lines and then I don't rhyme and then
Yeah.
you know, like you just hear. I don't know.
No, I thought the same thing. It does sound like she's reading Jay's lines,
Yeah.
but I still think the harmony she's able to get with her backing vocals on herself sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Not the greatest, but it's not cringe.
Yeah.
I didn't
agree.
think it was cringe.
I do
anymore.
agree. I think she sounds cool on here. Just a little. Could have
You
been
know.
better. Jay has a line on here too where like he really like it sounds like rushed at the end. It's kind of it throws off the whole song, but
The whole song?
not the whole song. But I can't remember what line it is, so let's forget I even said that. But this song is dope, man. Like I don't know.
I can't hate it, man. It's just like
The more I listen to this song too, I find more shit I like about
it's
it.
very uplifting. It's very happy. I can't hate it. Ghetto Jesus, going around, helping out poor kids and healing people and the car wash. I like the car wash line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the car wash is broke down,
Leaves
but
it thriving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it gives me a good summer feeling, like a summer evening
Yeah.
feeling.
It's just a chill ass like a Will Smith Miami sounding song or
Yeah.
something.
like you see neon lights and like. What's the hoods? I guess you wouldn't see neon. You would see like
it's like what Sonic level does it sound like?
Sonic level. What Sonic? That's actually, we need to compare every ICP song to a Sonic level. Carnival Night,
Yeah, I
or
was
it'd
thinking
be
that.
like Carnival Night, or one of the nights, one of the night levels.
Yeah,
where
for
it's
sure.
Like
Like
Sonic.
that that reminds me of Sonic. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah. No, that's actually it's a good comparison.
That's funny. He's a healing prophet pimp.
A healing prophet pimp. Yeah, yeah, basically Jesus.
All right, so Pineapple Pizza. This song's interesting because this I always kind of thought was a skipper, but like I really listened to the lyrics and like really paid attention. I really like this song a lot. It's I imagine they sat down with the idea like, all right, look, we're both dating a girl. Let's find a way to where we both find out and then we both kill her. Like that's the baseline of this song.
It's just so funny. Pineapple Pizza was like the key to it,
right?
Like the connection.
I wish they would have called it something different, but what do you call it, bitch? Yeah. Oh, and then you go.
I thought it was pretty. I think calling it Pineapple Pizza is pretty clever.
Yeah,
It's pretty original.
I like the hook. Going back for war, cause I'm a juggalo.
I like the concept. I like the execution was pretty good.
Shaggy references Jay's lines in almost every line, dude.
Yeah.
Great writing.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah, some good writing.
He's like, my bitch likes LB Short too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate this song. I would say it's probably in my lower tier of what I like on this album, but I can't hate it.
I would say that too, but I really like it, man.
Yeah.
I think this song is fucking sweet. Like it has a good, cool conclusion. It has a cool story. Who the fuck is LB Shore? By the way,
I thought the same thing.
They mentioned
my LB Shore albums were in there or whatever.
I'm gonna look that up because I've never even heard of LB Shore. Whoa.
Violent J, the country singer, says Pineapple Pizza has a very annoying chorus. I wouldn't say it's like god awful annoying. It's definitely not my favorite chorus, but it does bring that feel of like the classic when ICP go real rocky and they try to bring up with the chorus. It brings that feeling.
Yeah. Is it Al B. Shore?
Yeah.
He said it. He
looks like a buff Chris Rock.
He's like, fuck Al B. Shore. One hit wonder.
Bring him up. No,
all right.
they can't see him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, there's Al B. Shore.
No part of it is really amazing, but somehow during. Yeah, that's how
Yeah, you're right.
That's how I think of a lot of this album. Like, I give them credit for some of the originality on this album. Like, there's original thoughts and shit on this album that I don't think they've ever done, and I can't hate.
No, I agree. I'm with you. This is Al B. Shore.
That one you had looked like Chris Rock, man.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
That one you pulled up. I don't know. Why does that look like Chris Rock to me?
Do y'all want to listen to do an Al B. Shore song?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play. We're gonna have to play it really low and talk over it.
Justin Manny says missing link found is the best card in the second deck.
I honestly agree. When this album came out, this album got me back into ICP at the time.
You're serious?
I'm serious, and I bumped the fuck out of it.
You think this is better than every card in the second deck?
When this came out, I said, and I'll still agree with this. This is the best album they've made since Shangri-La.
I don't know, man. I can't agree with that. I'm not going to hate, but I cannot agree with that.
All right, let's see.
No fucking way, man. No way it beats Bang Pow Boom or Mighty Death Pop.
I think so, dude.
No way, man. Not for me. Not for me.
All right, here's I'll Be Sure. They said Dead Body Brand said Night and Day.
That's great.
Oh shit,
man, we're gonna get fucking caught. We're gonna get.
I gotta make it small.
You haven't made it small or flipped it or nothing.
Oh yeah, you're right here.
Now he kind of looks like
flipped on here.
Eric Sermon.
All right. Oh, I've heard this song. I mean, I've never heard of Al B. Shore. Oh God, this is so funny. How old is this shit? From 1988?
That looks like Magic Johnson. It's like, yeah.
Al B. Shore, bro. That's funny.
I'd bump it. Magic Johnson's son.
Oh, that's definitely going to get us whacked.
Good shit. Good shit.
That is good shit.
Yeah, we're going to have this. Oh, man.
But I mean, honestly, dude, every song on here is a fucking slapper. Bang Pow Boom's. I mean, I love it. It's good, but I don't know if it's as good. I really don't know.
I think Bang Pow Boom is a classic, man.
This song is fucking great too. This is another song that fits on your ICP family extravaganza, though.
I'm Sweet is my fave on this album. Huh.
Interesting.
Bitches are on my dick.
This song is, I do like this song, but this is a lower tier song for me.
Produced by.
It says set. Oh no, Pineapple Pizza. By the way, Mike P.
Yeah.
That's pretty shocking.
And then this is produced by Seven. So
This on here says Seven and Kuma. Interesting. On her lips was Skeet.
On her lips was Skeet. What does it say? Produced by additional production by Kuma. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I kind of thought that.
And Mike P did Pineapple
Well,
Pizza?
I just kind of thought maybe some of the producers worked together.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Because it does. This album does sound. It has a glue to it. It has a backing glue that holds it all together. That sounds more of like one producer did this album.
Oh, okay.
That's what I
I
get
know.
more of a like I've talked about other albums of theirs in the past where you could tell it's multiple producers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine if it's multiple producers, but if you can find a way to make it sound like it's one producer that did it all is the goal, right?
Yeah, I do. I mean, we've had the discussion many times in this show how we definitely prefer that, and that's ICP at their best.
Yeah.
So I agree with you saying that that's why Bang Pow Boom and Death Pop are better for those reasons. And you know what? I mean, my opinion will change on the fly day to day. I've been in a really found mood lately. I've been listening the fuck out of it.
I really do like it, though. I can't hate. I can't. If it's your favorite album or any juggalos out there, if it's their favorite album, I can't hate. I mean, I have a better appreciation for it now. I like it.
It's so slept on. We can say that at least.
There are some classic songs on here that I like better than stuff off of, Mighty Death Pop and Bang Pow Boom.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Get Clowned is fucking great.
I have to look at the fucking track listing for Mighty Death Pop and the other one, Bang Pow Boom.
I spent a lot of time with Mighty Death Pop when we reviewed that.
Yeah.
Like before.
I've been listening to that. I've been going back and forth between that and Found in my car.
Yeah, and I love. I mean, that album is great.
Let me see. Bang Pow Boom. I mean,
I think Missing Link holds up more than the others. I mean, maybe for like a modern sound compared to the music in general, or does it hold up with ICP and like what they have done?
I mean, Bang Pow Boom's got a couple skippers to me. Like to me, I Found a Body and Boing Boing right off the bat are skippers. Love to me is a skipper. I can't remember what we said about those songs during the show, but
I like them all.
I think I'll listen to them, but I really will skip those songs. Like
Fred is the best. Crutch says Fred is the best card so far.
Oh wow,
got to give it credit for bringing me back into the scene.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I mean, everyone loves the old deck, all the same cards for the same reasons and shit. But it's interesting how split it is on these newer cards.
I mean, you can say that the second deck has that over the old deck.
A little more
how diverse it is.
More variety for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's look like this. Like, first deck was the Mikey Clark and Mike P era, and second deck is everyone else's era. It's just they're going for different shit.
I mean, even Mike P's still been a big part of this second deck.
Yeah.
Besides the first two.
That's true. I like this part of the song.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Best card of the second deck, obviously.
The Midway. Why is that echo going off over there? Echo! Stop! Shut up!
I really do like this song.
This song's hilarious.
Love this song.
This is another song I would have said was like a skipper, but I really appreciated it a lot this time around. I think this is one of those songs that would go on our like sleeper hits, ICP.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the old shit on this song.
Yeah, exactly. Produced by Seven.
They got the person like the random like character rapping a line and him responding. I mean, it's all the classic shit.
Yeah, you remember the video to how many times when like the camera zoomed out and you saw the carnival?
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
Yeah.
You
For
know,
sure.
I think of like a carnival, you're walking through it, you know, you see the games and shit.
And it's just them yelling at you, "Hey, son, come over here." Or he tells the dad to bring his son. And they just talk about how all the games are rigged.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite line is Jay's line, I think, on the next verse where he talks about the basketball hoop. He's like, "Hey, you all keep spending because you're stupid," or some shit.
The hoops, you know, the ball's bigger than the hoop.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Oh, yeah, it says hoopin'. He
Yeah.
writes that was stupid.
Yeah. Man, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, I know. I really like this song. I think it's it would go along with the classic carnival playlist.
Here it goes.
And I do like the piano.
Yes.
You look like an athletic guy. He sucked. I like
Here
that
you go.
talking. Stupid. The rubber duckies are welded to the track. Yeah.
So dope, bro. Like some of the shit they say, like this is another example of great writing. Like there's no lazy shit on this.
Now,
song.
you think they did research? Because I mean, it's ICP. Do they really know that much about carnivals?
That's a great question. But
Did they have to do research about how these are rigged?
yeah, I bet you they did. I would almost guarantee they did.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
they-
I know
they
they're
probably-
I know they're ICP, but really, how much do they know about like carnies and carnivals?
Bro, I bet you they had like, okay, what's some carnival midway games? Okay, you got basketball, you got the darts, you got the
Yeah.
ducks. Like they probably had like a list and like literally thought about how they're rigged and like, Shaggy, you take this one, I'll take. I
Yeah.
bet you they did that, bro.
That would be really interesting to
Yeah,
see.
I would love to know the process. But
Yeah.
I mean, to make this kind of song, you have to do that, or
Yeah.
else you're gonna both write about the fucking rings and the bottles,
Yeah.
of, whatever, and they don't. So
No, yeah, I mean, it's a good one. It's great.
and they trade, so that's hard to write too,
Mhm.
especially if you're referencing the previous person and shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's a tricky way to write this.
I was thinking something about Lost and Found.
Oh, and I love that Jay calls somebody else a clown too.
Yeah.
Carnival clown.
Yeah.
All right, you're thinking something else about Lost and Found.
ICP, I don't think really sell this album that much. Sell as in wrestling terms, like they don't put it over.
No, they never did.
Like I think once they lost Young Wicked, they kind of stopped putting this
I
album
see.
over in their own world.
You might be right. I did hear on Shaggy and the Creep, though, like somebody sent a super chat that was like, they said something like, I just want to shout out, Marvelous Missing Link, Lost and Found, underrated albums. And Shaggy's like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So he did say, like, that was as much as he said, and then they just went
Yeah.
to the next one. But
Because do they perform any of these songs?
I doubt it. I haven't seen them too many times since 2015, but I've never heard them play any of these songs. Maybe Found.
I don't hear him really talk that much about it. It's almost like they kind of.
It's like a forgotten Joker's card.
It's a forgotten Joker's card.
How
and
ironic!
It's almost
called
like
the missing link.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like there's bad memories with it because of the whole shit with Young Wicked and
Yeah.
Twisted.
Might be onto something.
I don't know. This song I love.
This song is another sleeper hit.
This is probably one of my favorite songs on the album. This is my definite top 3.
This is I Fucked a Cop.
Yeah.
This is a Shaggy solo song. The rare.
Classic fucking shit. Like, this is Shaggy at its best.
Yes.
His rapping style is classic Shaggy. Every line's punchy. Every line's funny. The beat's great. Young Wicked did the beat. The beat's good.
Yes, the beat's very.
And
dope.
it's a story of love. Well, Shaggy style love.
Yeah, it's just about him meeting the cop and then there's so many punchy lines about shit you would do if you were hanging with a cop. It's awesome. It's another a song with great writing, bro. They were on it with this shit. Like, not lazy. Even a song called I Fucked a Cop is not lazy writing, believe it or not. You know? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
And it was just there is numerous songs on here that are very original, even for ICP.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You know, like Pineapple Pizza, I Fucked a Cop. Like, you didn't hear shit like that, even from ICP. You might have heard a line like, you know, I'd fuck that cop, or you might have. I don't even think they ever did, but you might hear a line of shit like that.
But it's original, but it's still somehow classic ICP.
Yeah.
You know, how is that?
It was an instant classic. In my opinion, I Fucked a Cop's an instant classic.
You put this like top 5 on the album?
This is top 3 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
This song is really
my
dope.
top 3, I'll say right now. It's not hard for me. Let me get the list so I don't fuck it up. My top 3 is definitely going to be Get Clowned is probably number 1. Midway and I Fucked a Cop.
Okay.
I Fucked a Cop's I Fucked a Cop's probably number 2.
Okay.
And Midway's number 3.
Man, that's hard for me to pick 3. I mean, Okay is my favorite song on this album for sure. I really like the next song, The World Is Yours. It's another happy, friendly song. I really like it a lot. But I
usually love ICP happy songs, but for some reason these ones don't click as well.
Okay.
But I still like them.
I get it.
Yeah.
I got to say Okay, Get Clowned, and The Midway. Those are my top 3.
Get Clowned, Midway, and what?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay is my favorite song on this album. That's one of my favorite songs ICP's ever done.
That's so funny.
I love
dude.
it.
That's
Love
so funny.
it. I can't get enough of that song.
I mean,
dude.
it's a happy song, man.
God.
I can't hate. I want to hate it, but it still makes me feel happy.
I don't know why I love it. Just like that's what sometimes like songs just like resonate, and I don't know. It's not even like so much about like the message of that song. Like the message to me is more corny than anything else about the song. Like the sound of it and everything else they do on it is just like perfect to me. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just got me immediately.
Yeah, I'm not going to criticize you on that, man. This album has a charm to it for sure.
All right, I'm sorry. We were talking about I Fucked a Cop though. It's great.
I Fucked a Cop's great. I don't think there's a lot to talk about. It's just a great sounding song.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of those songs I literally just never thought twice about.
Yeah.
But now I genuinely really like that song. You know?
I've come to find out that when Shaggy does a solo song on a Joker's card, it's probably going to be good.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be one of the best songs on the album.
Yeah, that's almost always the case.
Yeah.
Bazooka Joey's one of my favorites on Death Pop.
And I compare I Fucked a Cop to Bazooka Joey. It almost has the same kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
That heavy beat.
And it's him just telling a funny story. You know? It's just like our hero.
Shaggy at its best.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's Shaggy at its best.
So this song, The World Is Yours, this one to me is a little more like childish sounding, but it has that same kind of like really like big, happy, like just dope song. And they executed it well.
Yeah, it has a very big production feel, big happy feel.
Yeah.
Almost like I was saying, like that other one was a Barney episode with like a sing along during the episode.
Yeah.
This is almost like a set piece in like a movie, like an animated movie.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I mean? Like when you got the main character like discovering himself or whatever, and like they're in like the town square, like twirling around flat, like, and they're like going up to all the townspeople, and something like that, right?
Oh, Young Wicked on this hook brings it home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. No, you're right.
Yeah, there's great harmonies.
I get that same feeling too. You know what? I think Young Wicked really does attribute to the feelings I'm having on these songs. Like, if it was Jay doing these, I don't think I would like him as much. Truthfully.
Maybe.
I think his.
What if it was Legs Diamond?
I would probably like it just as much. I mean, I don't think Young Wicked's voice in particular is what's doing it for me. I think it is the harmonies. Like when you write harmonies like that, they either are going to sound out of place or they're going to sound right in the pocket. And he's sounding right in the pocket.
Well, I think a lot of the thing was him and Sugar Slam knew how to harmonize. That's
Okay.
a lot of the feeling I think.
Yeah,
you're
and that's
getting.
her in the background in this song too. She sounds so good on this song.
him like Sugar Slam and Young Wicked harmonized well together, and I'm sure Jay was able to like kind of go in there as well and keep him, turn himself down a little bit so he doesn't overtake him.
Yeah.
But he could even throw himself in there and harmonize with him a little bit.
Did do you know if Young Wicked, does it say if he did like the mastering and mixing and shit? Like I'd be curious to know how much of a hand he had in like the final production. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like all of his.
All songs mixed by Brian Kuma, Young Wicked, and Insane Clown Posse.
Okay.
All songs mastered by Jim Kisling.
Okay.
So they're all mastered by one person. But the mixing is a lot of the harmonies you're hearing.
Yeah.
The mixing comes with the volumes of all the tracks.
Man, Kuma and Young Wicked were crushing it.
Yeah, so mixing is a very important part because you get all the mastering. The guy who masters doesn't really mix anything. He doesn't set the volumes. He just goes in and puts like the crispy effects on everything.
I got you.
Ties it all together as to where the mixing is a lot of meat and potatoes.
I got you. Yeah, because you can lose a lot of that shit in the mixing.
Yeah.
Man, this song, it's hitting the sweet spot for me though. I really like this song a lot. This is like, if I made a top 5, this might be my top 5. I really like what they did with this. Very dope.
Yeah.
Sounds great. So free. All right, I'm gonna skim through it. I really like that shit at the end, like where or throughout the whole hook, where they're just like, the word is young. I can't do it. But.
Sorry.
All right, so Dreams of Grandeur.
Gotta represent my Barkle brothers.
Oh yeah, Barkle brothers. Whoop whoop. So Violent J, the country singer, said Dreams of Grandeur is based on a true story. He told the same story in a Weekly Freakly back in like 2001 or something.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
You were mentioning that, and I don't recall that, but I will say this is another track similar to I Fucked a Cop, where I did find a newfound appreciation. I didn't really pay much attention prior, but this is just a funny ass little, cool little song, I love Jay's like several references to her stinky socks.
I'll say this.
She was clean but had funky feet.
Yeah. I don't like it as much as I Fucked a Cop, but I do like the story, and I think the writing is really good.
Yes.
Jay's storytelling and the way his effectiveness of being able to tell the story with these very simple lines is like is Jay at his best.
Yes,
again.
I agree. It's simple, but it's like it's only what's necessary.
Yes. I mean, and to me that's a lot of what a good writer is.
Yeah.
Is like not info dumping.
Yes.
Stupid shit.
By the way, Mike P production.
Yeah.
I wonder if he did like the guitars or whatever. Or, what is that? A violin? That's probably a sample.
Yeah, it's probably simple. It sounds like a violin and a
Was she there?
lap steel. There's an instrument where they play. It's like a box with strings on it.
Oh, I've seen that.
And they go across the strings with like finger picks and shit.
You think Mike P's playing that?
It's a country instrument, like used a lot in like old school country songs. Is Mike P playing? I have no clue. I wouldn't doubt it though, because he's a very talented musician.
Maybe.
But I like this because they do like the kind of like, she was a looker. Yeah. I don't want to date a hooker.
I do wish they would have rhymed savor and faded differently, but whatever. No, that's me being picky. Oh, I was going to have you look and see who was doing this.
What?
I was way too faded. Who was doing that voice? On Delusions of Grandeur. Oh, by the way, this little skit at the end is pretty cool. It's just somebody changing channels. That's weird shit.
All additional lyrics written and performed by Young Wicked. I'm wondering if that was all Young Wicked.
Maybe it was. They just turned his voice down or whatever. That was pretty funny, though.
He just does a good redneck voice.
What the fuck was I thinking?
What the fuck was I thinking? She was a looker.
Sweet. I mean, throw it up.
Sweet. For life.
In W order. I'm a motherfucker. So let's see. I'm Sweet. This is a song I think gets overlooked, but it does have a very kind of boring sound. Like, there's nothing much that sticks out. It's just a chill vibe, but the shit they're saying is hilarious, though.
Yeah. It says music written and produced by Young Wicked, lyrics written and performed by Insane Clown Posse, additional performed by Young Wicked, additional production by Kuma, skit music written by Young Wicked. I like this song. It's you're right. It has kind of a boring sound. Like when it comes on, I kind of drift off a lot of the times, and then the hook will bring me back just because I like that.
Yeah, that part is cool. Who did the production on this?
Young Wicked and Kuma.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool, man. I think they could have done something cooler on the hook, but I do like it. There's something like sweet about it.
There's some. Yeah, there's something a little mesmerizing, and then it grabs your attention.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So this song we compared it to Mr. White Suit with the lyrics. Like, it's just a lot of like boasting and like ridiculous boasting. They did something similar on Superstar from Pendulum.
Yeah, but for some reason these are more forgettable than the rest of the album.
Yeah,
maybe because it's the last song. I mean, that could be it, or not the last song. It's near the end of the album. That could be a reason.
For some reason, I kept thinking this, like, before I went to listen to this album recently, I kept thinking this was the final song on the album. I'm like, oh, I'm Sweet. It's the last. That's not very much of a classic closer. But then I forgot about Time. But yeah, I like Shaggy's line on this where he says, like, they're talking. He talks about getting cars for all of his boys and then crashing them into trees. Who cares? They're just toys.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just like how he delivers that line.
Yeah.
And I like how they do that too. He's like, "'Cause I'm sweet." Like this, they hit that so hard.
Sweet. I'm sweet.
So fucking sweet.
You think you would have? This is almost one you'd think they would have got Sugar Slam on, but
yeah,
having a girl's voice saying like the sweet, you actually get the female sweet sound.
That would have been cool. Why not? I mean, you got her on every other fucking hook. I was just looking at some of the other shit on here.
Ninja with a Pencil. I love the atmosphere. I'm Sweet. Project's good song to smoke to.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I would agree too. It definitely has that feeling to it. I like that. Put my palms on the grip, or put my palms on the brick and tighten my hand.
Oh yeah,
about how he could climb.
I really like that imagery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is something Jay's always been good at.
I was just looking when they first mentioned the album. Said Violent J is stating this album is going to be the album, you know.
Well, every album's the album.
Interesting. Sweet. So fucking sweet.
I mean, there's a few things I could nitpick about this song, but nothing bad, nothing too much.
I think it's definitely like lower half, but it's still pretty sweet.
It is pretty sweet.
All right, it's 6 minutes long though. That's the least sweet thing about
it. It is pretty long.
Oh, there's this weird breakdown at the end. Talking about time.
They say time a lot in that.
Well,
why?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Maybe because it's called Time.
The next song might be about clocks.
Could be about sundials, or
might be about space.
Astrology.
It might be about alarms.
Might be about.
Might be about death.
Back to the Future.
Might be about The Fifth Element.
We just say movies now.
That I think that the whole little thing was unnecessary. It was cute, but it was fine. It's a fine little breakdown to get into the next song. This song, though, one of my least favorites on here. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's also like the song "Time." Like I gotta turn it down because I won't be able to concentrate with him saying "time" so many times. Time.
I mean, this was like their, Piano Man ballad.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, like, the message of this song, I feel what they're saying, and they're saying time's a son of a bitch. Time even gets newborn babies.
That's the funniest.
What's the line on it?
I think that's the ironic funny line of this album.
Yes. What was the line?
It's the magnets of this album.
I made it.
It's the magnets. How do they work of this album?
Yeah. Well, I made a note of it. Newborn babies, their clock is ticking.
Newborn babies, even their clock is ticking. Like it's the way it's said is just like it's Jay trying to be like trying to be like trying to be, I guess, like
profound.
Trying to say a profound lyric, but it comes out really fucking weird. And it's fine, but it's just funny.
Dude, like, I don't like the hook on this song either. Like, and he's like, "Where will this road lead?"
That's the fucking funniest part. Deep J.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have to hear that. When that lyric comes up, I have to hear it. I don't care what happens. I don't care if we get blocked. I have to hear that lyric.
Like, some of the lyrics of this are very simplistic and shitty too. But
yeah. I mean, it's like Miracles. This is their Miracles of the album.
You know why I compare this song to Forever? Like, it's very similar to Forever.
Yeah.
Because this song's about how time's a son of a bitch, but what's Forever about then? Forever, for what I recall, is also about how time's a son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very similar.
Sounds like it in this road, I know.
But Jay,
Jay,
have you ever studied quantum mechanics? Because in quantum mechanics, time is not a straight line. It doesn't have an end or a beginning. It doesn't have an up or down. Time is just a construct of human construction and comprehension.
That's right.
So,
and if you've ever watched the show The Good Place, time is Jeremy Bearimy.
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
I don't know, man. You gotta watch it.
But Jeremy Bearimy sounds funny. Hold on. Is it coming up?
Oh, did we miss it? I need to just look it up on Genius.
I think we missed it.
You know, no, hold on.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was it.
What the fuck? Even newborn babies.
That's so cruel,
guys.
It's sad but true, though.
Juggalos out there with kids and newborns, their clock is ticking. Jay wants you to know that.
Yeah, so like, you better enjoy the time you have with them. The message.
We get it.
I'm with it. I really love it.
It's just funny that he just had to throw that out.
Even
babies,
babies
are going to die, guys.
Yeah, and the way he says it, their clock is ticking.
This is funny.
All right, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the song. It's just fun to clown on because it's just kind of silly. This song, I think, is an example of where the singing and like harmonies and even the lyrics and stuff aren't like making that like perfect mesh. Like I think, World Is Yours and OK do. This is an example of it not like oil and water.
Like they couldn't really perform to the beat's expectation type of thing. Like the beat is more produced than what they could bring.
Yeah, or maybe even they just chose the wrong like rapping style for it, or there's something amiss.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It's just this isn't like a classic.
And I would say this is one where I don't like the sound of Young Wicked.
Yeah,
Like there's some singing he's doing on this that I'm not a fan of.
I know. Like I'm with you. Even this shit, he's like, endless road.
Yeah.
He's really getting fucking crazy back there.
Yeah.
So I'm with you though. There he goes.
It doesn't sound horrible, but yeah, I don't,
Sounds like some Drew Hill or some shit back there.
Drew Hill.
He's like, could you imagine him in the studio? He's probably like,
I could. I mean, I could kind of imagine him doing that. Imagining Jay doing that is funnier.
yeah, it's way funnier.
I don't know about y'all. I think I'm gonna be blasting Time into my hearing aids, fam. When I'm 80.
I mean, I feel that. You're right.
When he's 80, he's gonna
Dude,
be blasting.
I'll probably cry if I hear this song. When
I mean,
I'm
I don't know. The older we get, yeah, we might actually, the song might grow.
Oh, here's like a breakdown.
I don't think this part's too bad. It's all right.
It's fine. Time. Time. That's the same. That's the same thing he does, like Lost at the Carnival. That annoys me. It's that same kind of.
Yeah.
Repeating, I guess.
I get it.
That's all I'm saying. Time.
The word.
Time. Max Rebo disagrees. He says Time's the best one, and the other songs I love are corny. See, there's something for everybody on here, man.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, it's weird how different opinions can vary, right? Huh. What can you do?
What does it say? It's kind of life is kind of silly, and so is time itself. Like jellyfish are practically immortal.
Yeah, preach.
I've heard that somewhere. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe in, I don't know, Planet Earth or something. I was watching it.
Oh, I just started playing Mr. Happy. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I did have a. I was noticing something that caught my eye on the image of Found.
Okay, yeah.
His mustache looks like elf shoes.
Here, let me hold it up.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but those look like elf shoes to me. So, yeah, that's all.
You said that it looks like a fucking weird monster with arms and legs coming out of his face.
Yeah, like I could imagine the elf shoes running and like the head leaning forward and then like another head coming out the back and like the hairs like wings and he can fly around and shit.
What if the four like green things are all four legs and this is like the underbelly of like a beetle, of a beetle type creature?
That's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. That's like the business side of the beetle.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's the first Asian Joker card. Wow, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Wait. What makes him? Oh, the mustache makes him Asian. That's racist as hell.
Come on, man.
He has Ace Ventura hair.
That is funny. Ace Ventura hair.
Y'all are fucking goofy.
That is hilarious.
Y'all are even goofier than us. It's Chinese dragon clown. Okay, I mean I like that actually. So we have an Asian Joker's card. What are all the races of the Joker's card? That's a fun conversation.
Yeah. What are like the ethnic backgrounds and races?
So if we're putting they're all like demons and creatures aside, let's just say that they're actually like races. All right.
They're part of like mythologies from different countries. Maybe?
Okay. Yeah.
From like different ethnic.
Okay.
You know,
So Carnival Carnage is what? Just ghetto America.
ghetto
Right.
America. Yeah.
So that's not an ethnicity though. He's not an ethnicity. He just represents all that. But Ringmaster would be like a rich white guy, right?
Yeah. What are the ringmasters? They're more like
gypsies. No, Great Malenko would be like a gypsy.
Yeah, Great Malenko would be like a gypsy, which gypsies I think originated in like Europe somewhere.
Yeah. Or he could even be like Middle Eastern
Yeah, that's true.
with the fucking beard and shit.
Yeah, that's true. Middle Eastern. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, Great Malenko's Middle Eastern. I would say that.
All right.
I would go with that. Ringmaster is more of like the
He's got a big nose.
Yes,
he might be
my-
Jewish.
yes, my dear. What's I don't know.
I think the Ringmaster might be Jewish, bro.
Yeah, it could be Jewish. Okay, we can get that. I could do that. I'm down with that. Top hat. What about like top hats in like the early 1900s? Like people who wore top hats in like the early 1900s in like New York.
They were probably like
They were
business
from
guys.
from like Europe. They were
Yeah.
like Europe, some European countries.
he could be like some like Eastern European.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Stupid. Jekyll brothers are Arabic. Okay. And Malenko is Indian. Okay. All right.
Goes Indian. Okay.
Mighty Death Pop is Canadian.
Canadian.
Why? Why?
Oh shit.
Y'all are fucking funny.
Bang Pow Boom is like
Puerto Rican.
I would say Bang Pow Boom is God damn it. Is
Bang Pow Boom. He's
what's above China and below Russia? What's that area?
like Mongolia.
Yeah.
He's like Mongolian.
Bang Pow Boom is Mongolian.
Okay. Somebody said he was Puerto Rican. Yeah, we don't have a Latino one. Latino Joker's card. Well, Fred. He loves to work.
Yeah, Fred could be Latino. Yeah, I mean he's like ghetto. Ghetto Detroit's got a lot of Latinos, right?
Yeah. He's holding
Latinx.
He's holding like a crowbar. They like to steal shit, right?
Latinx, yeah.
I'm just trying to be like stupid and racist.
Stupid and racist, guys.
Fred's my dad. All right, let's be done. You want to be done?
Let's be done.
All right. Make sure, y'all. This. Delta.com/shop.
The meowsing Barkle brother.
Yes, get hip. Go buy some merch if you want.
I'm gonna buy some shit. I don't know about y'all.
We want to see y'all repping some cool Barkle Brothers shirts.
Cat Dog, Barkle Brothers, Saturday morning cartoons, Joker's cards,
Cartoon Nightmares.
Mash that shit up. Oh yeah, we're coming with some more shit.
Whoa. Where's that coming from? Is that coming from the TV? Not played that.
Right. Fucking it up.
All right, I suck at shilling. Get you some Barkle Brothers merch if you want. All right, man. You ready to shuffle the fuck up on out of here?
I am. Slide it right back into the second deck.
All right. After forever, we'll catch y'all later. All right. Peace out. See y'all next time. We'll talk about the outtakes. All right. Thanks, DC Faygo Guy.
Whoop whoop.